Hey, Glendine. Hey, Geraldine, Kid, Crystal, and Diane Stone. I don't know if you ladies are still in the building, but hey, happy Friday, everybody. Hey, Tracy Davis. How you doing, sugar? Hey, Teresa. I'm on live on YouTube. Hey, Miss G. Hey, Michelle Miller. Hello, TP and chat. Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday, everyone. Enjoy. Much love, everyone. Much love to you too, Michelle. Thank you so much. Hey, TMC. How you doing? Hey, Ali Lee. How you doing, sugar? Okay, where you at work? All right. I love you. Okay, bye. Hey, Christine. How you doing, sugar? Good evening, TP and everyone. Happy Friday, y'all. Thank you, boo. Happy Friday to you as well. How's everybody doing tonight? Um, Teresa said happy Friday. Hold on, y'all. My phone on the charger. Oh, that's good to hear. Working and listen. Crystal, all right. Make that shmoney, honey. I'm happy it's Friday. Me too, Ali. It's been a long week. Even though I've been off, honey, your girl has been busy. Hey, Kiana, how you doing, sugar? Hold on, y'all. Let me go on mute for a second. Hey, Heather. Hello, TP and chat. Still sick with the worst cold listening. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Heather. I hope you feel better, sugar. Yeah, I have a guest coming to join me tonight. We are going to react on Shamar's live from last night. I watched the replay, and baby, when I tell you, I was taken aback. I was like, whoa. Hey, Erica, how you doing, sugar? Hey, TP in chat. Um, when I was just taken aback by that live, and I'm gonna talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. And I'm going to talk about it. Good evening, Miss Ruby King. How are you, sugar? Happy Friday, everybody. I hope everyone's day thus far is blessed and prosperous. Yes, Ali said, feel better, Heather. Yes, please. Get you some rest, honey. Don't be like that pig over there, sugar. And fall out on the YouTube. Hey, Diane Lewis, how you doing? Hey, TP, I'm here for it, okay? It's gonna be a good one tonight. Hey, Chris Salazar, how you doing, sugar? Yeah, I'm gonna wait just a few minutes. Yes, Tracy, a hot mess. And I'm gonna talk about it. And guess what? I'm gonna talk about it. It was a mess. It was a shit show. Here is my handsome guest.
You
Hey,
already know
how you
what's
doing? Hey,
going on,
Melanie Price,
TP.
baby. That live from last night.
And look, it was a lot going on, TP. It was
It
a lot,
definitely was.
but we can
He
we
comes
can
on.
go ahead. We can break it down though.
Yes, let's do that. He comes on so late, I can't even catch his lives. I can't believe that you are still going over there to
Oh,
the
what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? How everybody doing in the chat?
yes, Ali, it was a mess. That hog gonna croak out on live one of these days. Yes, she is, and it's gonna be one day very soon. It won't be long till the pig is gone, gone, gone. Christine is speaking to my guest, Mark. Yeah, Mark, I watched it. I could not believe it. Melanie speaking to Chris. I mean, to Chris, to Mark. Okay. Yes, it was a mess. It was a big old mess. And Mark, please, please, please don't go back over there. Don't go back over there, Mark. What was you
Okay,
thinking?
the reason why I told him I was gonna come, right, but the reason why I was like, at first I was watching and I was in the chat. I mean, I was watching, I was in the bushes, and I was like, okay, well, if I don't go up there, they're gonna say I was scared of the man. They already know how they do. Oh, he was scared to talk to him. So I was like, okay, well, let me just pop up and see where it go. The thing is, TP, I like I said, I don't have no problem with that man. I don't, you know, it's not that I don't know him, because I'd be lying if I say I don't know him. I do know of him. That's the only reason I know of him is because of Yolanda. I support Yolanda. That's her. That's what they do. But I didn't understand why I didn't understand why it was an issue. Honestly, like, you know, I'm just a supporter of hers, and that's it. Like, I can't recite nothing he say unless Yolanda says it. I don't know nothing he do over there, and that's on. Can you hear me, TP?
I definitely can. Y'all see me with my cigarette in my mouth, hanging out my mouth.
Oh yeah,
I
and that's
definitely
that's
can.
yeah, that's true, TP. I don't know nothing that man do. They said he did two lives about me. I didn't know it
Really?
until they said it on the panel. I don't watch him, TP. I don't got no. I'm not subscribed to him. I don't got his no. I don't get notifications from him. That's honest God truth. I do not watch him. You know what I'm saying? And last night, Shamar, he admitted that he tried to instigate the situation.
And that's another reason why I wanted to talk about it.
Hmm.
That was some bullshit. That was some bullshit. Why would you want to instigate that mess that doesn't even exist? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Why would you want to instigate that? When he said, I was like, what?
But
But
TP,
I
but
put
TP,
myself.
like I told him.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, TP. Go ahead.
I was saying I put myself on mute because you didn't have the opportunity to speak, especially when you were told to come on out the closet, baby. That blew my bonnet off of my head.
Hmm.
Blew my bonnet off my head. But I wanted you to come over here because I wanted to give you the opportunity to speak. Number one. Number two, uh, I know Tommy very well. I know him very well.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why I told you that'll be a good idea for you to do the live, because I know you know him, you know Yolanda, you know them. So yeah,
Yes.
that's why I agree that it'll be good that you do like a little recap or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So,
But
but
go
yeah,
ahead.
like I said, he did admit that he tried to instigate a situation. He said that he tried to instigate a specific part of it, but like I told him, said before, I'm not. You can't send me off a cliff. I ain't no one's puppet. You can't. What I'm saying, you can't make me do something. You know what I mean? That just not going. That ain't gonna work with somebody like me. It ain't gonna work with somebody like me. Like I said, I don't know him. I mean, not whatever, whatever. But I don't. That's he. I've never, like, even with all the videos I did. TP, you can go back to any of them. I've never mentioned his name.
I know you haven't.
I've never mentioned his name. He just don't like the fact that I support Yolanda and I'm a content creator. So he's not gonna go after the. I'm probably one of the least amount of people that be over there talking about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I do talk about him, TP, like I said, like the only thing he mentioned yesterday was the fact that I said something about him having a rat in his the elevator of the building. but that was true. He admitted that. So I mean,
That's
I
what
mean,
I was going to ask you. I wanted to
how
make
can you
sure
be mad about that?
right. I wanted to make sure I heard him correctly because he was speaking out of his head. I don't know if he was intoxicated or what, but
Yeah,
he wasn't making any sense when he
he
was
started
talking.
off. He started off okay, like he was. But I guess the more you drink, some people drink, they just don't know how to handle it or conduct themselves and shit like that. So at first he started off all right, but it just went left. So I was just like, and then it just went on from there. For a long time, I was just silent because, like I said, this ain't when Yolanda came up there. This is what I knew they was gonna do because this is what they do. They go back and forth. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
Trey, I understand that they can't make you do things, but you need to address him and Shamar. I don't.
This one good time.
I don't know. I just don't want it to be a back and forth with him. Like, cause the thing is,
You don't know him. So
that's
why
what
would you go back and forth with him?
I keep on saying that, but they want me to argue him so bad. Like I said, you can't make me do nothing.
Right.
You're not gonna make me do nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have no issue with him, I don't have no issue with him. And I made that clear. The people that have issues with him is Yolanda. He got an issue with Yolanda, and
Mm-hmm.
Yolanda got an issue with him. Yolanda said
Mm-hmm.
that he talks about her and her daughter, her family, and I guess he says the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't know. They've been pretty much doing this for a very long time.
Correct.
So I don't know. That's what she said it stemmed from him. Him talking about her family, and that's what he claimed it stemmed from as well. So that's just not my fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I didn't indulge in it because
Correct.
it's just not my fight. He was just upset that I support Yolanda because he couldn't tell you what I said to him or what I said about him.
Right.
So I'm like, what? So I'm saying that's why I told Shamar. I said this ain't even a conversation. Honestly, this is gonna be a 2 minute conversation. I mean, a minute conversation from my standpoint. It's gonna be 1 minute,
Mm-hmm.
probably not even a whole minute. So
And
it
it,
was it was that
it
TP.
didn't last that long. It did not last that long because he began rambling, and I'm like, "What the hell is he talking about? Put the
Yeah,
alcohol down, sir.
yeah.
You've had enough."
And it got to a point where it got to a point where it would just turn into his channel. You know, it got to a point where it won't even Shamar no more. It was just his channel.
Mm-hmm.
I told Shamar, I said, is anybody else get a chance to talk? He
Yes.
went off. He went off with that. I'm like, God damn, you let me finish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The dude was just drunk as hell, and he just don't know how to control his liquor. And he ultimately got what he deserved though, because he did start with Brittany. He started that with
Fed
her
him some pills.
because she was being respectful.
Yes, she was.
She was just speaking up for the chat. She was speaking up for everybody because I was like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Because they start going off on a whole bunch of other shit that they do over there. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to hear that shit. So she was just trying to like navigate the situation, trying to get off it, and he came at her first.
Mm-hmm.
And she did tear him a new one though. I'm not even gonna lie, like
She did.
she did tear him a new one though.
She definitely did.
She won't she won't
It's
plan. She won't
it,
plan.
it's already busted. She busted even more.
Yeah,
But I'm
she
gonna
she
tell you,
literally gave it to him though. But
as it
TP, the thing is, I asked them, I was like, okay, because when I say stuff to them over there, they always say, oh, why he talking to women like this? But why is it not when the other ones
ooh,
do it? Why is it a different story?
ooh, and women are his content, baby. Women are his
So
content.
I just don't understand that. I'm like, okay, okay, if you just on me about it, just say it's because I don't like you personally. But you can't make up reasons or different reasons on why. Oh, it's okay because it's okay that he does it, but when you do it, it ain't okay. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't need nobody to tell me what I do. I mean, I don't need none of them on that side, especially to tell me if I'm doing something right or wrong, because they can't differentiate when the
Differentiate.
people, yeah, what, yeah, you know, when the people over there they support do stuff wrong. So don't tell me I'm wrong, but you won't tell, you know what I'm saying? You won't tell other people. I just can't, I can't respect the TP. You know what I'm
I
saying? Cause wrong, like I said, wrong is wrong and right is right. So don't tell
I
me I'm
get it.
wrong when you sit in a chat with a person that does all wrong and you don't say anything.
I get it.
So
And I want to say this too. I don't really know Shamar. I know that there was a panel done because let me say this first. Tommy started with Yolanda.
okay,
Tommy and Claudette, who most of you all know as Queen Boss Davis, they had gotten close. Uh, Queen Boss Davis has always been Yolanda's content. Tommy
yeah,
inserted himself into that. That's where that beef began. Tracy said, I'm not trying to start anything. I just have love for you, Mark, and I want them to know what you tolerate. Exactly. Um,
I appreciate that, Tracy.
that's how that all started with Yolanda.
So and
And
how
it's
long
been
has
going
this
ever
been going
since.
on, TP?
Uh before I came over there, years. It's been going on for years.
Yeah,
And my thing is, I'm like, how do you have the audacity to sit there and ask this man about cursing out women when that's what you do? That's exactly what you do. You
and
know,
they don't ever say it's fine when he do it, but it's a problem when I do it.
exactly. And don't nobody give a damn about you going over there supporting that pig. It wouldn't be the first time. You got mad at me because I said I was gonna make up my content.
Yeah, and he kept on saying, "Well, I'm gonna go over there and support the pig." Like I'm like, what? I mean, what is
Bye.
that supposed? I mean, you know, what is? What am I? Am I supposed to apologize now so you don't go over there, or what am I supposed to do?
Right. Bye.
I was confused. I'm like, he said it like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, bro, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Them people, they fall. If you talking about me, I said, look, this one game for you. If you go over there and you talking about me, they gonna go. They gonna follow because they just dumb like that anyway. They gonna follow you anyway. So go on over there and do it.
Well, guess what? He's already done that. And when he turned on the Figete that was down in the slums of the Philippines, who is now over in Johannesburg, they left his ass. That's how he got his 7K. But as with the pig, the views have gone down.
Hmm.
They're not matching the subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And just an FYI, anybody's welcome to hit the link, whether you be an op or I don't care. You're welcome
So,
to hit the link.
hmm,
But I will kick you down the steps once you get up here and get disrespectful or out of pocket.
yep,
Okay,
yep.
just know that. But I didn't appreciate um you're not having the opportunity to speak. When we were in the chat yesterday and it was even brought up, I was surprised because I'm like, Tommy, how do you know Tommy? Like, how are you affiliated with Tommy to the point to where the both of you have beef? Because I've never heard you mention him. I've never heard you mention his name.
I never have Yolanda, and
Jeanette.
he came
Uh,
on my channel, you
mm-hmm,
know, trying to hit the link and shit. I seen him in the backstage. I'm like, bro, what do you want? I asked him. I said, type in the back chat what you want because I'm not letting you up because I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't know what you're gonna say. And you're gonna fuck up my live.
mm-hmm,
So I said, type in the back chat, and I was respectful. Because
mm-hmm.
like I said, I don't, you know what I'm saying. I know who you is, but you ain't never did nothing to me. Ain't never did nothing to you. So, but I know you don't like Yolanda. So, you know what I'm saying. Why you over here for?
Right.
And he didn't want to do that. He got disrespectful and he got kicked out. And then he made this a whole topic over there about why he didn't like me or whatever. But like I said, I don't give a fuck.
Right. Who are you, Negro? Who are you? For real. You
I
you
don't
look
know.
like a clown, you act like a clown, you're a whole alcoholic, you are spiraling out of control, you've been spiraling out of control, and you are not trying to get any type of help. You need to be on medication. You admitted last night that you were schizophrenic, something that I have been saying about you ever since we fell out.
Hmm.
I've been telling you to go get back on your meds. So you just confirmed what I've been saying, you know. Uh but wait a minute, Peachtree. Hey, everyone I haven't spoken to, how y'all doing? Happy Friday to you all. Thank you for being in the building. I do appreciate it. Peachtree said he curses out women and talks over everyone that has an opinion or a question about something he's done. Mark, stay on your own page, please. Please, please, please. Don't go back over there. Please don't do it. I'm telling you, you are the clout over there for real. When I saw, like, the first time I saw you up on the panel, it just didn't look right. It looked like you were just out of place. You know what I'm saying? TMC said, listen, those are two wannabe women over there. And Mark, they looking for love and a fight. Absolutely. And last night proved it. Shamar saying that he tried to instigate something between Mark and Tommy. And then you have Tommy up there. Didn't he call you a bitch?
He said a lot of shit, but like I said,
Why didn't you check this nigga?
I didn't want to even have a. I didn't want. I don't want to talk to him. Like I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to make this an ongoing thing. Say what you got to say. I know who I am. I don't want to even talk to him. I don't know you. I don't know
Right.
how. I don't know how much. I don't know how clear I can make that. I don't want to have an ongoing issue with you. I don't want to talk to you. Go on your channel and do what you do. And I'm gonna go on my. I didn't come. I didn't come bothering him. I didn't go looking for him. I wanted that to be a one time thing. You can't control who I talk to. I'm gonna support who I want to support. So that's not gonna change. And it is what it is.
Wait a minute. Glendine said if a woman would curse out Mark, then Mark could curse them right back out, in my opinion. And Glendine, I absolutely agree 1000%. Hey,
Glendine,
Prince, how
that's what
you
I'm
doing,
gonna
boo?
continue to do, Glendine. Cause I feel like if you can't expect respect and be disrespectful. You know the way you come at me is the way I'm gonna come at you. I don't care who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So they might as well just get over that. Cause you come at me disrespectful, I'm gonna come at you disrespectful. That's just bottom line. So you can say what you want.
Prince said, TP, just because Mark is on a panel with all men doesn't mean he is gay. So I guess when all females are on a panel, I guess they are lesbians. Bam Bam, come out the closet, okay?
You think they
Please.
Prince? You think they scissoring over there, Prince?
Please.
Are they scissoring over there?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they mindset, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Tracy said, far as them
And
women, forget them.
speaking of Bam Bam, uh, uh you you spoke out of line,
What
and
did
they
Bam
took
Bam
you
say? Because I
and they
heard Bam
took you
Bam.
right back down under 1K, and you had to re-celebrate because you spoke out of line. See, when you get out of line, that's what happens when you talk out of line. So you better bow down to the pig and continue to do. See, and the thing is, TP, the pig don't support nobody.
No.
She don't support any of them, and they don't see it. She's never in none of their chats. And the reason why I think she in their chats is because she don't have no badge. She don't have no badge, so she's not gonna drop down and show that she don't have a badge for no one's channel. That's what I think it is. That's what I
I
think it
believe.
is. She shows more support to people like myself.
Yeah.
74, Sharita, Miss Carter. She's Justice. She showed more of an interest in the people that talks about her than the ones that uplift her,
Exactly. That's what I
which is
said.
weird.
Yeah. That's what I said. She watches all of us over here more than she watches her people. She falls down in more chats over here than
Hmm.
she does over there, you know, with the people who support her, who are paying, her portion of the Section 8 that she
Yep.
has.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But Tracy said, as far as them women, forget them. Keep talking about them if they talking about you, okay?
That's what I'm gonna continue to do.
That's my motto. I feel like this, okay? I have taught my daughters a man is not to put their hands on you. But if you act like a man and you step to a man and you put your hands on a man, I feel like they have the right to defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because I have sons too, and I don't want a woman putting their hands on my sons.
Yeah, I get that, TP.
You know, so if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Mark, you seem to be a cool dude. Hey, Zariah, don't let them knock you off your throne. Okay,
I
stay
appreciate that,
away from over
Zara.
there.
I
Stay away
appreciate
from
that.
over there. They are toxic people. I'm telling you, toxic people. And that panel last night, with the exception of you and Yolanda,
Hmm.
baby, nothing but a straight circus. It was just a circus over there. You know, Tommy, let me tell you, Tommy is, Tommy wants to be Tammy. Okay? I don't give a damn what he says. You want to be Tammy, you know, because you act like a bitch. You move like a bitch. And please, y'all don't take offense to me saying this, but we know who and what a bitch is and what they do, you know, and it doesn't always mean a woman because these Negroes are bitches too, i.e. Tommy. You know, you do bitch nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like on that panel last night when you attacked Mark. Mark was up there calm, cool, and collected. And let me make this clear to you, Tommy. People have the right to support whomever they want to support. See, me and Tommy, we were cool for 2 years and some change.
Hmm.
2 years of some change. And I thank God. Oh, I thank you, Lord, for the division, baby. I thank you. I thank you, Father God. He says he's blessed with discernment. Well, but guess what, baby? I'm blessed with discernment that came from God.
And
Okay?
the thing is, TP, he keep telling me, warning me about Yolanda. Don't give her your address. Don't give her this and that. See,
I heard him say that.
my interaction with Yolanda is it might not be the same as yours. You know what I'm saying? Or your interact like you can't tell that was your experience with Yolanda. Yolanda ain't never did nothing to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do nothing to Yolanda. This is the internet.
Yes,
I'm not gonna
that's
do nothing
true.
to nobody over here. I can't see myself falling out with nobody over here. I don't see how that would even happen.
Exactly. Because
I
it's
don't
nothing
see
but
how that would even
love.
happen.
That's why when the pig says it, it's like, girl, what are you talking about? Like everything over here is, all about love, support for one another. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
fall out for what? Like, it would have to be you sleeping with my husband type situation in order for one of us to fall out. Unlike we've seen over there, your people leaving you
Yeah,
multiple times.
by the dozen.
Yes, you know, we're not the same, baby. You're not like us over here. The love is genuine. You know what I'm saying? Yolanda and I, when we was going through our thing, I had to apologize to her because I said some horrible things. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And it was before Tommy and I fell out. Let me make that clear. But when he and I fell out, he makes an announcement. You better not go over to that crackhead's channel. Hold up, bitch. We've been talking for 2 years and some change. You don't know me by now. Nobody tells me what to do.
Yeah,
Nobody.
I
So
feel the
guess where
same
I
way,
went?
TP.
I went to Yolanda's channel. And I'm glad I did because I like Yolanda. I
Yeah,
genuinely like her.
yeah, I do too.
I'm not always in her chat, But Yolanda has my number. I have hers. And we have made amends with one another. We've
Hmm.
forgiven one another for the things that we said, the things that we've done. You know, you can't humble yourself to do that. You started with that lady. She didn't start with you. And he does want to be over there. Like Castro said, if Castro would keep it a van, you even said yourself, you want to be over there with her. And he does. You know, before he and I fell out, I don't know how long it was before the fallout. He asked me if he went over to Yolanda's chat. I guess he was trying to,
Like test
uh,
the waters.
yeah. I said, well, you can go, but I'm not going. That's not going to cause division between you and I just because you're cool with her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's your relationship. I can't control you.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was saying too. Like, 'cause I like Yolanda, and I made it. I made it be known, and I made it be known. I'm still gonna support her. You just gonna have to be mad then, I guess, because I'm not gonna not support her because I'm in her chat. You know what I'm saying? Or because you
Right.
see me in the chat. Like, that's just gonna be had to be a personal thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. Exactly. You know, but when I went over there, baby, he had a fit. That girl lost her damn mind. Said I unalived my dad, made up lies, surrounded that situation. I mean, this bitch said all types of things. You don't think I'm gonna come back swinging?
Yeah. I mean, I
Like,
feel you.
miss me with that because in real life, when I fall out with people, anything that we've ever discussed, it goes to the grave with me.
Hmm.
Again, Negro, you're not like me. We are not the same. We are most definitely not the same. Tracy said TP Mark did look out of place over there. Mark, stay home. Yes. Good evening, Cassie. How you doing, beautiful? Cassie speaking to you, Mark.
What's up, Cash? How you doing?
Hey, Portia. Portia speaking to you, Mark. Absolutely right. You have to give respect to get respect, right, Glendine?
Yeah, see, that's what I see. They just think they can just say whatever to me, and I'm supposed to remain quiet or something. Or I'm supposed to just humble myself each time they feel like they want to say something degrading to me. And I just can't do that. I can't do that, y'all. But this YouTube stuff is just not. I don't want y'all to think this is how I am in real life, because it's not. I'm very calm. I'm very quiet. I'm to myself. I don't bother people. I don't do all this bickering and like this is not real life for me. This is I've never even seen people like the people on YouTube for real. I never really came across people like this for real.
Right.
But
I believe it.
but it is what it is. I would never care what somebody think about me. I got thoughts of other people too, and you shouldn't care about my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't
Hmm.
care about how I view you. I don't care about how you view me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how many times you repeat yourself. It's never gonna sit in my head and make me look at myself different. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
So it is what it is.
Crystal said Mark is very humble.
I'm very
Hey,
humble,
Crystal.
very humble. If only you knew me, like I'm very humble person. Always have been, always will be. I'm just not gonna tolerate disrespect from nobody.
That's right. That's how I am in real life. Don't disrespect me because I give it. You know what I'm saying? I give it.
Yeah,
You know, just don't play me like that. TMC said Tammy does not know how to act when when he first came to my house. Sit your ass down out my house and at my house and act like you got sense or keep moving. Exactly, TMC. None whatsoever. Hey, God keeps blessing me. How you doing? Yes, we love our Mark. Mark is our baby brother, and we're gonna have to look out for him.
I love
Gotta
y'all
grab
too.
you sometimes, Mark. That first night you went over there, when I did a live the other day, I wanted you to fall down in my chat so I could tell you, Mark, don't go back over there. Keep your ass away from the danger. That's
Yeah,
the danger zone, baby.
Yeah.
You know, I wish when he came into your channel, I'm speaking on Shamar now. I wish, you would have allowed him to come on your platform to find out like what the hell is really going on. You know what I'm saying?
One,
Like,
we talking about when.
remember we did that live and you had Doodoo in the chat that
Oh
wanted
yeah,
to
yeah,
hit
yeah,
the
yeah,
name.
yeah. But see, TP, with
Um,
that situation, TP, he had said things prior. So when I see you in my chat, when I see him in my chat, I'm like, you must have forgot what you said. And you know what I'm saying? Like you should have, but I should have let him up and just heard him out. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't hold on to stuff either. But I did remember what you said too.
no, I'm
I
saying
know it's kind of contradicting, but
I wish that opposed to you going over there, you would have allowed him to come on your platform because I mean, I don't know if he would have still had a motive to
I
have
don't
you
think he
come up
would have.
on
Yeah,
his platform and instigate things between who was up there the first night. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. The
I
first
can't
night
even
you was on
remember.
the panel.
It was so many people coming at me. I was like,
Yeah.
God damn.
I
I
said,
said he.
damn, how'd I miss this? You know what I'm saying? Like I would be like, Mark, get your ass down. Get your ass down. Let's go.
Yeah, it
Let's
was
go.
one lady. It was one lady up there. She swears she knew who I was. I ain't know who she was. Like I never seen her name before. She like, you know who I am. Like I'm like, all right, okay.
Yeah, that would have did it for me. I would not have gone back. I would not have gone back. And then again, last night, when he admitted that he was instigating something between you and Tommy, what were you going to get out of that? What, what,
See, I
what?
know. The thing is, I know how he run his channel over there. Like he did all the bickering and stuff. But like I said, I'm not no one's toy. You can't put no battery in my back and make me do nothing. And that's why it didn't work. It didn't work the way he thought it would. And
Hmm.
there ain't nothing towards him, you know what I'm saying? But it just didn't work. I'm not one of them. See, that probably would have worked on like people like Nazima. You probably could have used her like that, but
Yeah,
I gotta mind my own and in my own feelings. I'm not gonna disregard how I feel to make somebody else happy. You know what I'm saying? Or to turn your shit up because that's what you want to see. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I just didn't have no problem with him. I just didn't.
And
And I just
speaking of
didn't.
Big Man, she was one of the people up there on the panel because, baby girl, I know you were so embarrassed. You thought that you was great to come for Mark, and you got checked real good
Yeah,
and
that was a whole
smooth.
a whole boomerang. That was
Yes,
a
you
whole
sure
boomerang.
was. I said, not tonight. Not tonight, dust mite.
Yeah,
And you get red for filth and kicked down the steps, child. Dust was flying everywhere.
and you know
I
what? That
probably
made my
got
that
some in
made
my
my
eye.
day. TP, that made my day for real, honestly, because she always come up there talking about me. Like, goddamn, like, do you got anything else to talk about?
Right,
And then when
right.
the script when the script flipped on her, she ain't know how to handle it. She still tried to talk about me when he was talking to her. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
well,
I
damn.
saw that. I saw that.
She was trying to get on me so bad. She wanted to run away from that situation so bad.
And let me tell y'all something else. This man is straight, okay? He's a straight man. We've seen that, okay? Stop trying to spin a narrative, Pigpen
TP,
and Tammy.
let them keep spinning the narrative. TP, like I said, it don't bother me. Let them. If that's what it takes for them to get people to watch them or get people to view them or whatever. Let them keep spinning the narrative. It don't bother me.
Mm,
I ain't gonna never get out here and beg. Oh, can you please stop saying like I don't give a fuck what you say. Like that's just that is what it is.
yeah.
Let them keep spinning it. I don't care. They talked
It just,
about Jesus, right? Didn't they talk about Jesus?
they did. They
So
did.
I ain't no exception.
It just bothers me. It
I,
really
I
bothers
understand
me.
that. I understand that though. 'Cause a lot of people say that, but I'm not bothered.
I'm I'm
If I
I'm
was
just
bothered, TP, I wouldn't be out here continuously to talk. I would tuck my tail so that people wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I would make myself invisible so that you can't see me. I would stop talking.
Yeah. I'm not asking you to necessarily go down because you've already shown that you give zero about what a
Yeah,
person says. You've already
yeah, for sure.
proven that. Especially last night when you were silent. And this thing kept, rambling after I heard that he had and even admitted it and talked about it like it was funny. You're a grown ass man and you pissing on yourself. I remember being a kid and seeing old men do that nasty shit.
Yeah,
Stop
that's wild.
drinking.
That's wild.
Yeah. You on live and you're pissing on yourself? Like that is some that's some sick stuff, man. Chris said, I think you're smart. One, smart because we're marked on Shamar's panel. Shouldn't act like the little giggles. Hey Terry Cody, how you doing, sugar? Thank you for those pink hearts. I appreciate it. And
Yeah,
then he said, I
see,
really
that's what
like
it is.
Yolanda too.
I think that's what it is too. They be mad that people actually support me, especially Dudu. She actually mad that people sits and listen to me and and support me. Like they want people to only support them. They don't want no one else to get support, and that's the problem.
Right.
Like it shouldn't matter how much support I'm getting over here anyway. Why do that even matter to
Exactly.
you?
Exactly. You know, exactly. And I believe that. I believe that. What Brittany said, he only get what about 5 people in his chat.
Yeah, and I don't even know that to be true. TP, I promise you, I don't watch them. I promise you, I
I
don't
don't
know.
either.
I ain't know. Like I said, the whole pissing on side. I don't know nothing about none of that stuff.
Yeah,
The whole when the thing he brought up the thing with the rat. I only knew that because look, Yolanda said it. Yolanda would make that commentary. That's the only way I knew that.
mm-hmm.
Like
OMG said Tammy is a nobody. Who cares where she goes and support they man on how much support Mark gets? Absolutely. The support and the love, baby. You used to get it until you started cussing everybody out and telling them to stay off your platform. Stop watching me! Stop watching me! You ignorant ass fool. Go get you some damn help, child. Stay out for this YouTube. TMC said my thing is why Shamar stalking. I want to know that too, TMC. Maybe Mark can answer. My thing is
what
why
what
Shamar
what?
Titmar stalking Mark. She's getting worried. Wait a minute, she's worried about NY Leo. Got to say with Mark, he says he can't stand her, but he got her name in Shim's mouth. Can you answer that right there? Like, what do you think the obsession is?
What a session with who? What Shamar and
Shamar's
NY Leo?
obsession with you.
I don't. Do y'all really see it that way? Is that how y'all see it?
TMC said he thinks the Shitmar is stalking you. And I mean,
Uh,
I was shocked to be honest with you to see him come over on your platform and try to get up on your panel. I didn't even know
well,
you knew the dude.
I ain't gonna say. Look, I'm not gonna say he be stalking me because I feel like that's what PFP do to Latrice, and he's not on that level. I feel like that's stalker obsession. That's what I feel like that is. He came that one time. Like I said, he came that one time. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say he's stalking me. Because that, I don't think he's stalking. I wouldn't say that though.
What started the issue between you and Shamar?
What
Like,
issue? Oh, you talking about before?
yes, before prior
Uh,
to you all being able to be on the same stage with one another. What happened?
uh,
Chris said, I think Shamar want Mark because when Mark is on uh his panel, Shamar giggle like a giggly schoolgirl. Hey, sweet peaches, how you doing, sugar? Prince said, I was sleeping. I was tired. Me too, Prince. Me too. I missed it. Mark, you still thinking? Yolanda knows a lot about some of everyone. She's one of the real ones until you get on her bad side, okay? She can hang, baby.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, baby.
Okay, my bad. My granny was calling me. But you know what, TP? Honestly, I can't even remember. Like, I can't even remember what happened. What actually happened? I can't even remember. It was probably something to do with that squad over there. I think it was something surrounding that. I can't.
Uh-huh.
I can't actually remember. Maybe somebody in the chat remember, but I can't. I actually can't remember what it was.
If anybody remembers, please let me know. Noxzema and Trick No Good is trying to swing for the pig. They came at him and they have failed. They are trash. Hey, Lachelle, how you doing? And you know what? That showed me who Shamar was when because I felt sorry for him at first. I watched that night when he had that family on there, that the family of Mutts. When he
Hmm.
had that entire family on there and they completely disrespected his co-host, I was
Oh yeah, yeah,
expecting more
yeah.
from him.
Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh. I was like, dude, this is your co-host and you're letting these people disrespect her. And to find out that they're cool with one another, I'm like, this dude ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
man, you ain't shit.
Yeah. I felt the
You
same way
understand?
about that situation, TP. Because I was like, man, ain't no way in hell. Like, that's why I know them people. Like, these people are like, I don't know how people follow that lady over there. That lady, she over there, she give directions, and you can't be here, you can't be there. You know, she don't want people in chats talking about her, but she in chats with people talking about her herself. Like, it just makes no sense. To me, it makes
It
absolutely no
doesn't.
sense.
It doesn't. It
I
really
can't
doesn't.
imagine following somebody like that. I don't see how they do it.
Right. They're weak minded people. And they have to be that way in real life. You know. Um, that's why I said I don't want supporters like that. I want people that's gonna keep it real with me.
Yeah,
Tap me on my shoulder when you feel as though I'm saying something wrong or I'm doing something wrong or, I'm moving, funny or, what I'm saying? I want real people. Like this bitch comes out here. Diamond, no. No, 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 no. This bitch comes out here and can't even talk. And here you all are in the chat instead of telling her, please go rest your voice. You're telling her, oh, they're jealous of you. They
yeah,
envious of you. The
they
same
enable
rhetoric.
her.
Yeah, it's the same rhetoric every single time. Jealous of what? Absolutely nothing. Kiana
Yeah,
said we talked about the pig and her family in subliminals. That's why a lot of them left from over there. Yeah. And not only that, he fell out with Shem. He didn't really like him. He did not like Shem. He did all of that for subscribers. And then you lost your monetization. And after you lost your monetization, you thought you was going to get it back in December. But TP had a trick up her sleeve. See, you thought it was cool to post photos of me and do that old slick and slash shit. Boy, I'm smart. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna strike your ass. Are you crazy
hmm,
or no?
yeah,
I'm gonna strike your ass, and that's exactly what I did. And I hit up Yolanda. He's got your picture up. Do you want me to show you how to strike him? Sure did. And then when he didn't see me in Yolanda's chat, oh, your striker's gone. No, she's not, bitch. She's in the cut. She's in the cut. All she got to do is hit my phone up. That's
yeah.
it. Like I said on Chrissy Page, hey Barbie girl, how you doing? I think he really wants to be Mark's friend, and probably does because, like I said, he. Which one you talking about, Shamar, or are you talking about Tommy? Because Tommy wants to be over there with Yolanda, but he is not accepted. She does not want anything to do with
No,
you.
Yolanda
Forget
don't want nothing to do with him.
nothing. You've done too much. You've done way too much to that lady. She wants
I don't
nothing to
even,
do with you.
I don't even think an apology would work. It's
No,
just like,
not at this point.
yeah.
There was a time when it would have,
Hmm.
you know. When we were all rocking with one another, he went up on her platform. You would have been accepted then by her, but her chat couldn't stand you. Her chat was laying into his ass. You hear me?
Yeah.
But now it's too late. Tink Tink. She don't want nothing to do with you. Just like Claudette cut you off. And you did the same thing to Claudette that you did to me. You made up lies. And then you told things that I told you, in confidence. But I don't give a damn. You ain't hurt me. You the one sitting over there doing this shit for free. Not me, bitch.
Yeah,
Get your
that's the
life
stuff.
together.
That's the stuff right there. That all that stuff you fall out and tell them. I don't like stuff like that though.
It's okay.
People fall out. Now you want to tell everything they told you. And shit like,
Yeah, I can't
I
stand
mean,
that.
that's just not something I would do. I'm gonna say that because I don't want anybody to say, oh, well, I don't want about, I don't want none of that going on. I just wouldn't do nothing
Right.
like that.
Yeah, he did that. And I mean, it really didn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen you do it to other people. What
Hmm.
bothered me was you saying I unalive my father. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And that ass whooping, like that's up. That ain't going nowhere until it happens. You know what I'm saying? Last night
yes,
you talking about what you gonna take to the police. Take them this. Because my son, when we going to Arkansas? When we going to Arkansas? I'm telling you, Negro. And Yolanda got your address too. I'm coming for that ass. I'm not playing with you. You should have never spoke on my father, bitch. Ever.
yeah. Some shit you got to stand in. You speak on. You got to stand in that. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. And you gotta be ready for what's coming.
Yeah,
Don't make me spill Castro's tea that you told me. Don't make me do that. See, I didn't go that low.
hmm,
I didn't go that low, and try to F up your relationship with your man like you did mine. You know what I'm saying? Making up stories and shit. But yeah, Castro. I know some of your tea while you talking about your llama living in the shack, baby. That motherfucking roach infested house you live in, please. TMC said Mark tore that ass up when they tried him. Mark popped his itch on them raggedy 304s. Okay. Michelle said they tried to play with Mark because all the pig squad want him and Shamar true to shoot his shot, plus get his views up. All right, I said Mark is the clout. He's the clout. But hopefully after last night, you ain't going back, right, Mark? Are you still there, Mark? Christine said, I think it
can you
started
hear me?
when it was said on Lady T's panel. Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, okay, yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm gonna start staying up late. I think he comes on at what, about 12? I'm gonna have to start staying up late, and I'm gonna grab you by your ear. Come on, Mark, let's go. Let's go. Get away from here. It started from the Snot Squad and that Filipino guy. So Shamar jumped on the bandwagon. Following ass. Following ass. Kia Love had Mark's back.
Yeah, and shout
And
out to
they
Kia
were
Love. The
big fans.
Kia Love do be talking some real shit though.
She
I
does.
know she come from a good place. Like, even the other night when she was speaking on it, she was dead on though. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to make So Unique feel like what she was, even though I didn't agree with what she was saying, but I ain't going to put nobody down. But I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, Kia Love. I mean, not Kia Love, but So Unique. It's no we, it's no y'all. I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? I just kept
Mhm.
telling her that, but but I mean, it's all good though. But I understood exactly where Kia Love was coming from though.
Right. Kia Love is a real one.
Yeah, she is.
Kia Love is definitely a real one. I fucks with her. She's a real one. And I
That's
guess
why she not liked
uh
by too many
is
people,
that
yo, because
why he
she
blocked
just
her?
too real.
Because Yeah. Lachelle said, I know I don't like how they try to play with you, Mark. Shamar tried Shamar tired of the boring ass old ladies and he's seeking clout. Well, that woman was whoever was up there last night
Are you
was
talking
trying to
about
tell him
you talking about Yolanda?
no, some lady that he wouldn't that he went off.
Oh, that was some. Yeah, I don't know who that was. Like I said, I had kind of checked out a little bit. 'Cause it was just like too much going on. I was just quiet. I don't know who that was.
Hmm. Well, she was telling Shamar, I used to support, and drop down and, you changed, and I wish you would go back to the way that you were,
Yeah.
and the way he came at her, I was like, damn, that was just disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? She just told you she supported you and, you
Hmm.
know, what you had going on last night was a complete shit show. It was a hot ass mess. It was a mess. Prince said, I don't think Bam Bam wants Mark up on Shamar's panel. No,
Yeah,
not at all.
me or Brittany.
Because he's a part of that squad over there. And she feels like, just like everybody else does, that everybody owes allegiance. Once you support her, your allegiance has to be to her and
Yeah.
her alone.
Yep.
You better not fall down in anyone else's chat, ops or not. Kiana says she didn't press. That's why she was mad. Fuck that bitch. Yes, Shamar. Lachelle said Tommy needs rehab real bad. Yes, he does. And his brother watches too. He needs to start showing his mammy what the hell they got going on. Chris Salazar said, I got you back, TP. I'm in Arkansas. What part? I heard you say that in a chat earlier.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mark.
Chris Arada.
Yes, you got to tell me what part, honey. Bam Bam feels like Mark has taken her spot on the Shamar panel. Bam Bam been with Shamar for 2 years. Oh, poor Tink Tink. It's so
But
hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Poor Tink Tink.
the
Oh,
thing is, she don't bring nothing though. All she do is laugh. Like, don't nobody want to
that's
hear that shit.
what's wrong with that bitch?
She
Like,
don't
what's
add
she
nothing.
laughing at?
She don't add nothing to no one's commentary. All she
I
do is
want to know.
laugh. Literally, that's all she do.
Right.
And then Doodoo, she say I don't make sense when I talk, but she makes sense to you.
Oh,
Like,
right.
come on now, make that make sense.
Thank you, Ali, for getting a membership. I'm gonna see who's got it in just 1 second. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me go. Shoot. Yeah, Mark. Please stay from away from around there. There ain't no reason for you to go over there. I'm trying to go up. Thank you again, Mark, for the super sticker. I appreciate it, baby.
Yeah, no
These
problem.
people have a panel, some of them, but they come on someone else's panel and take over. It's said, yes,
Yeah,
baby. Tommy had that takeover spirit in him last night.
yeah, he
That
did.
man can't stroll.
Yeah, they just took over the panel. Like, it was just that's why Brittany got up there, because it was just like, oh man, don't nobody want to hear this shit. Like, go, and I told her myself, I said, y'all should go over there on your channel and do that shit. We don't want to hear that shit over here.
Yeah, I heard you tell him that. And that's where he should have done it. That was the appropriate place. Hey Peaches, how you doing, sugar? That was the appropriate place. Thank you again, Ali, for gifting a membership. Miss Hollywood said, Kia Love reminds me of me. She not gonna let you throw shade on the sneak side. She definitely calling motherfuckers out on their shit.
Hmm.
I fucks with her. Me too, Miss Hollywood.
Yeah, that's key
Me
love.
too. She's a real one. You hear me? She is a real one. Bobby girl, welcome girl. You are the recipient of the membership. Thank you, Prince, for gifting the membership. Miss Hollywood got it. Oh, you in Little Rock.
Hmm.
Okay, Chris. I'm about to hit you up, baby, when we get
Yeah,
ready to take our road trip. You know I can't say when we coming on here. But baby, we coming. You think you're gonna get away with talking about my father? Forget me. Take me out the equation. You spoke on my dad.
Yeah,
I'm boy.
that'd be a whole different subject at that point.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You did it when I was grieving too. Negro. I'm boy. You don't you don't know.
So
You
TP, did
don't
he do that
know.
right? Did he do that right when your father passed? I mean, not that it matters or nothing like that, but did he
Hey
do it when you was
movie.
grieving?
He did it when I was grieving.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
I was grieving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, family in Little Rock. Well, baby, I hope they don't stay in that rat infested place that Tammy does.
So TP, you know
Child.
that place he actually, you know where that place is he stay in?
No, I've never been to Arkansas.
Oh, okay, okay.
I've never been to Arkansas. And I cannot wait to go. I can't. For several different reasons. I cannot wait to go. Yeah. Ali, that was. It was effed up.
Yeah.
And he got set up by Shem and posted my photo several times. But one of the strikes, he would have been gone. Thank you, Prince, for gifting another membership. I appreciate it. I can't see who got it though.
Crystal, and in this sector, when you own land and shit like that, they consider you broke in
Oh
this
yeah.
in this sector. I never
Oh
heard that in life, but they consider
yeah.
you broke and all. And
Yeah.
you own something. The renters are rich, and the owners are broke.
Right. I thought owning something was a flex. You know what I'm
I
saying?
thought, that's what I thought too. But according to the pig,
Whoever talked about it. Um, well, not whoever talked about it, but when I used to tell people, like my great grandmother, she passed away in her 80s. My great
mhm.
grandmother left away from here. All of her kids had a house. All right, Prince, you too, Sugar. Thank you for gifting those two memberships. I appreciate it.
Good night,
You have
Prince.
a blessed rest of your night. And thank you for stopping by. Ali said good night, Prince. Hey, Lisa Williams, how you doing? Happy Friday to you. Ali said there is more value in owning land than house itself. Okay,
Facts, facts.
okay.
That's facts, Ali.
Shonda, congratulations on that gifted membership. Oh, Miss D, thank you for coming through and gifting 5 memberships. I appreciate it.
I'm Miss D in the building. What's up,
Congratulations,
Miss D?
Pence. Peter said he already pissed his pants. Don't make him shits on himself. Coming to his hometown. He knows I'm coming. Johnny, he knows I'm coming. You hear me? I've been telling him, me and my son is on my ass about coming down there. On my ass. And I keep telling him, just wait, baby. We have to be patient. We have to be patient. You know. And Tommy knows how I'm coming too. He knows exactly how I'm coming. So I mean, you better keep your head on the swivel. Keep your head on a swivel. Hey, Evelyn, how you doing, sugar? Happy Friday to you. You watching WWE? Brent said, "I
Yeah,
love wrestling."
yeah.
I
Prince
got a
love
friend.
wrestling.
I got a friend who does not miss it. She is addicted.
That's how I used to be too. I used to be like that too. I
Yeah,
used to watch WWE all the time.
I did too until what's the owner's name? It got too fake. Remember when he got in the ring one time?
Yeah,
The
it
one
did. It did.
I said, I can't do this anymore.
It really did.
Yeah, it got too fake. TMC said I didn't like the shade when Shitmar said something like inviting his straight friend Lemon on his panel. What you trying to say, Shitmar? Then he recognized Mark as a man. As a man, Shitmar sweats Lemon too. Wow. Hey, Mona Lowry, how you
I,
doing,
I
sugar?
I called that too, but I called that too.
Did a blip?
That's what they do though. They always doing that little shady shit. Like you know, uh,
Right, that part. That part. Why in the hell did Tammy request for Mark to cam up? Just thirsty. Bitch, Mark has already been on camera. At least
I
twice that I know of. And I know
yeah, I
you
heard him
saw
say that
him.
too. Like, why would I show you personally what I look like? If you want to see what I look like, you gotta just catch a live when I turn the camera on or something. You know what I'm
He,
saying? But
he,
I
he
don't have to,
seen you.
you know what I'm saying, turn my camera on for you specifically.
Right, he seen you. He just wanted something to jack out to with his nasty ass.
Oh no.
A drippy booty bastard. Hey, LaDonna, how you doing? A drippy booty bastard. It ain't gonna take much for him to, do that on himself. Because that booty's wide open. I asked him one time. And the motherfucker gonna say I asked him because I wanted him. I said, are you a
Nope.
top or a bottom?
That what he said.
Huh?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh
No,
wow.
I said it. I asked him. I said, are you a top or a bottom? I say it all the time. I've always been the type, if I want to know something, I'm going to ask. Thank you for those pink hearts. I turned Cody. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. He said he's first. And then Tommy started saying his man thing was bigger than that right there.
Yeah,
He's a
that threw me off.
nasty.
I'm like, bruh. And
Ugh.
that's the reason, and those are the reasons, like, and right there, those are the reasons why I do. Those are the type of reasons why I chose not to argue with him, because I know that's all he gonna say, shit like that. Like, wow, I'm not gonna argue with no shit like that. Like, that'd be a dumb argument for me to argue who dick bigger. Like, what?
Right.
Like, come on now. That's why I
Exactly.
chose not to argue. Like, that's just
Nigga,
crazy.
I'm not gay. You never find out.
That just don't make sense to me. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to argue with that. Like,
Me too, Crystal. I was waiting for Mark to fall off. I was waiting. Because Mark was up there quiet for a long time. And I'm like,
yeah,
leave, Mark.
yeah.
Leave. Please
I
leave.
mean, yeah. In a sense, I did fall off. I just didn't fall off the panel, but I just was just quiet. Like, I just, you know what I'm saying. I just won't, and I won't just sitting there listening. Like, I was doing other shit too. Like, I was like, okay, this is what they got going on. I'm just gonna walk. You know what I'm saying? Do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? In the crib, but you know, it
Mm-hmm.
was just a conversation I didn't want to be a part of. So I just didn't have no comments. I just wanted somebody else to talk.
Right. And I heard when you asked Mark, can somebody else talk? Like, can someone else speak? Because when him and Castro took over, I would have left. There's several moments that I would have dropped off, but that one right there, like, okay, now y'all going somewhere else. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. Even the chat was like, what the hell's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on right now? Like,
Yeah.
it was just crazy. It was
It was
crazy.
it was a lot. It was a lot going on. You know, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect all of that. No, I knew he was coming up because, you know, that's what Shamar wanted to talk about and shit like that. But I didn't think it was gonna go that far. I didn't think the conversation would last that long either. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
it was really not. The conversation really didn't have no nothing to it. You know
Yeah,
what
there
I'm
was no
saying?
substance. No
There was really no
substance
point of it. You
whatsoever.
know. But yeah,
That's why I said, Mark, please, come on here and just tell me why. Number one, you didn't get to say anything, so pop it. You know what I'm saying? So what you have to say, you
hmm
know, and stay your ass away from there. Again, stay your ass away from here. Yes, that was a gay ass moment right there. I thought them two ninjas, damn emojis on their avatars was about to kiss. And then they keep asking for Yolanda, like, hope you make it to 61. Pray you make it, because there's a 51-year-old bitch on here who won't see 52. So pray you
yeah,
make to live to see 61.
Yeah,
While you trying
that's
to
that's
age
facts.
things, you
So
know.
a lot of us don't make it to 61. You know, a lot of people don't
No,
make it. So
absolutely not.
I agree with you.
Madonna said, Mark, stay from over there. I mean, some fries, y'all. Is there anything else you'd like to say, Mark? I wish some more people would click the link.
Yeah, I wish so too. I thought it would be like we can get some different perspectives and all that, but you know,
Yeah,
it's all good, I guess.
Justice went live, so they're
Yeah.
probably over there, um, like simultaneously.
Yeah,
It
over
went
here you
live.
gotta get in. You gotta get in where you fit in. Over here, it be so many people
Exactly,
going live and all that.
exactly.
So I say,
That's
just keep
why I
you
like
live.
to.
Just rock with it. You live already. Just keep on going. Fuck it.
Right. That's why I like to schedule them. You know,
Hmm.
and I wish people would schedule them because that night I came on and Rita was on. I just feel like it's disrespectful. It's like, okay, you know I'm live. Why are
Yeah.
you coming on?
Yeah, I agree too. Like I always wait. Sometimes I'll wait to see us, especially when it's like certain times of the day. Like I just try to wait because I try to. Cause that way we can show each other. You know what I'm saying?
Support.
Support. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gotta go back and forth between this one and that. You know what I'm saying? Like you see them
Exactly.
on. You see them on. Just give me a minute. Like I said, and we can't tell people not to come on. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that. But out of respect, that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's me too, Mark. That's me too. If I see that someone else is live, I'm not going live
Yeah,
because
especially
I
when
want to
we like
support.
share the same comment, the same subs. We all got some of the same
Yes,
subs in each. You know what I'm saying? So,
absolutely.
but it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you for coming on, um, and just explaining how you felt last night,
Yeah,
uh, and just hearing myself, and those of us who really care about you, tell you you have a platform of your own. You have
that's
more people that tune into you than Shamar. Let's just speak facts. Let's just be real.
yeah. I'm just I understand what you're saying. I do have my own platform. I could have did that on my own platform, but I get it. I get it.
Oh, I didn't know that, Crystal. See. I'm gonna tell you something. I got the notification literally before I click live. I'm gonna
Who
tell you
you
what
talking
you
about?
about YouTube. Come out, Justice.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not. I'm not saying anything bad about her. Please don't take it as though I'm doing that. I got much love for everybody.
yeah,
I
yeah.
would like to hear what she's saying. That's why I'm about to end my live because I
I
want to hear
would
what she's
too.
saying.
Yeah, I want to hear what everybody say. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I'm in a person's chat. I didn't even get a notification today that Rita was live.
Hmm.
But I'm in somebody's chat, and this is what's been happening lately. I'm already in their chat. I've probably been there for a good 20 minutes, and then I'll get a notification sent to live.
Yeah, I get late notifications too sometimes.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know why YouTube is doing that, but that's what they're doing. No, he doesn't sound traumatized, TMC. Mark, he conducted himself very well last night. He held his mule. Yeah, it is. And I'm like, I'm already in the chat. Why are you sending me a notification? I'm already here. But Mark, he held his mule. I just wish he would have gotten down. But you live and you learn.
Yeah, yeah,
Especially after Shamar said that he was trying to instigate some stuff with him and Tommy. Like, what does that do for your life? For me and this person to be up here arguing, like you said, nobody can put a battery in your back. And I love that. I love that about you.
Oh yeah, that's just who I am. I just can't be, guided off a cliff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It just don't work with me. But I know stuff like certain tactics work with certain people. It's just I'm just not one of those people.
Right.
That's all I was explaining to him. You can't set me up like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just ain't one of them.
Right. Hey, Carolina Peach, how you doing? Yeah.
What's up, Carolina Peach? What's going on?
Lamarck.
But anybody want to hit the panel before we go?
Yeah. Antibody in the bushes won't hit the panel.
Anybody want to give little bro some advice, some more advice? Little bro, nephew, grandson, whatever you look at me as.
You're my little
If not,
brother.
it's cool. It's cool. If not, it's cool. It's all love. You know. But
I
TP,
think all of us on
I
the
do
same page.
appreciate you a lot. For even taking the time out your day to have this live with me. I do appreciate that, and I want to shout out Yolanda again because she held
Yeah.
it down. I was surprised that she came through. I really was,
I'm
but
glad she did.
I'm glad she did too because he was talking about he brought her name up. He did bring her name up. So
That's what I
she
was
heard
gonna
it.
say.
She heard it. She
When
came through swinging. So
yeah,
as she
when
should
he
have.
said, "Go ahead."
Oh yeah, I was just saying as she should have because he brought her up. She won't even the topic.
Exactly. And he showed himself to be a liar
Okay,
last
y'all
night.
got y'all.
He showed himself to be a liar when he said, "What's she doing over here? Nobody's talking about her." Boy, you just was discussing the woman less than a minute before she hopped on the panel.
Yeah,
Yolanda just don't fall down in people's chat.
no, she
Yolanda don't
don't.
click anybody's link. She talks about you on her page. She doesn't have to go to anyone else's to do that.
Yep.
Ali agreed. He said, yes, stay away from over there. TMC said, shit more love that sick shit. He wanted Bow to hush. He was slobbering and shit. Ain't that a child? Child. All of them people over there are crazy as hell. And I'm glad Brittany dug off into his ass. I'm so glad she did. Shout
Yeah,
out to
even
you.
look, ATP, look, even Auntie Yolanda and Brittany got along for a minute.
Mm,
Even they got along
I'm
for a minute
so
because
glad.
she was getting them, and they was and she was like, I don't like you, Yolanda, but da 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 da, and she was like, I don't like you either, but they
Yeah, see,
they had got
grown
along. They
woman
had
shit.
a little moment for a minute.
Yeah, grown woman shit. I don't fuck with you, but I like that. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that right there.
that was real
What
shit.
you
That
just
was real
did, I'm
shit
with
though.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Shout out
Shout
to
out.
Brittany. That was a
Yeah,
show. She did put a show on. I ain't gonna lie. She definitely
yeah.
put a show on.
I'm so glad she did. Keep doing
He
what you're
wanted to
doing.
beat
You big
her up.
as
He
hell.
wanted to fight her. See, they ain't say nothing about him. Him wanting to put her hands on her. They ain't say nothing about that though. But they can
It's
point
double
out every.
standard.
They can point out everything I do though.
Yeah, it's double standards. It's okay for him to sit on his platform and talk about women all day, talk about their kids and stuff all day. You know what I'm saying? But you want to say something to me?
That's what
Get
I'm
your
saying.
ass somewhere and sat down.
But TP, the thing is, see, they point out that he was talking about kids, which ain't right. But the PA do it too. So why won't they say
Yeah,
nothing to her?
exactly. Double fucking standards, man. Mark, don't go back over there to that Diddy shit show. TFC, you funny tonight. Yo, boy. It's okay, Peaches. Yeah, he's crazy. But I
Yeah,
bet
he
he went
talking
straight
about
to
shooting her and fighting her, wanting to pull up on her. They ain't say nothing though.
her.
I ain't say
Yeah,
nothing like that. I ain't say nothing like that at all. But they point out everything I do though. But it's all
fuck him,
good.
Mark.
I know how it go. You know what I'm saying? They gotta
Yeah,
respect their master. They gotta please their master, shit like that. So
right.
you know, I get it.
And that's one thing we could say over here: we don't bow down. We are not expected to bow down. We are not given orders from the masters months, you know, not to go here, there, or over there.
Hmm.
I wish somebody would. Hey, Twila, how you doing, sugar? Twila
But
speaking to
TP,
you
you
as
see
well,
how
Mark.
what's up, Twala? But TP, you see how it ain't us always going places saying Sharita say this or always with Sharita name in our mouths, but everywhere they go is oh they talk about pig or they talk about it's they always bringing up pig feet,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't
Mm-hmm.
go around bringing up everything Sharita say or bringing up something that Sharita say we can't do or you say we can't do or 74 or whoever, you know what I'm saying? But everywhere they
Right.
go, it's always oh I can't go over there because they're talking about the pig. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
why is that always they like go to? Like that
The
shit is like an
we.
obsession or something like that. And then Dudu was talking about how those people that left the squad, she called them stupid and slow for having, you know, the LLMM behind their names and the purple hearts. But it was people still over there with that in their name and they feel like
Mm-hmm.
it didn't apply to them.
Child, they are child.
Like
They are some
if
weak
she just
minded.
said if she just said somebody was stupid and slow for having that long live da 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 behind their name,
Uh-huh.
and then you look down in your chat and you got people in your chat that has that same thing in their name, you're talking about them as well.
Right. Exactly.
But they don't catch on to
Exactly.
stuff like that.
No, because they're ignorant. Something's wrong with them. It's like a spell has been cast upon them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get it. I
They're
don't get it.
all like-minded. You know, everybody's jealous of you. Everybody's jealous of y'all. Everybody is jealous of your family. You know, it's like I said a bit earlier, it's the same rhetoric. You know, it, it's crazy. You know that there are people that do that. I've never been one of those, and I never will be ever. Not on YouTube and not in real life. I go where I want to go. I do what I want to do. I support who I want to support.
That's facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? Nobody can tell me where I can and cannot go. But one thing I can say is, uh, certain people better not fall down in my chat.
I'm with you when you're right, TP.
That's big. That's big facts. Certain people better not dare fall down in my chat.
Yeah. See, even when I was live TP, I should never even entertain dude. I should have put her out right then and there. But I know next time. But when that pig came in my chat, I put her out expeditiously because I don't like nothing about that lady. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
don't hate her. I don't hate her, but I don't like anything about her. I don't think she has a good bone in her body. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why she's going through what she's going through right now.
I do
Cause
too,
she don't
Mark.
have no decent bone in her body.
I agree with that sentiment.
So
I do. I think that that woman has done so much evil in her life. I say it all the time. You you sit there and you sow seeds. Eventually, they're gonna harvest.
yeah,
Plant a
that's
bad seed, you're gonna get a bad harvest, and
that's
that's what she's
facts.
done. Hey, Real, how you doing? Real speaking to you, Mark.
What's good, real?
Kenneth said he was trying to get his man back, and Britt wasn't trying to hear that shit. I know, right? Brittany was the
Won't
one I
nobody
think he
trying to
said, "What
won't
is this?"
nobody trying to hear it. Like it was just
It was crazy. It was like, nigga, go on your own platform and do that sick shit. Don't nobody want to hear that.
yeah. I
Go
feel
on
like I
your
feel
own
like
platform.
Brittany took one for the whole team, man. Brittany went up there and took one for the whole team.
She did. She definitely did. She has to be commended for that. I salute you, Brittany.
Yeah, I do too.
I salute you for that one, baby girl. Because that right there, I loved it. That was the highlight of the entire, what was it, about 4 hours?
Yeah, that
4 hour
was a
live.
highlight. I agree. That was
Hey,
definitely the highlight.
Lucinda, how you doing, boo? Yeah, that was the
It's good,
highlight.
Lucinda, sweet and sassy. What's up, y'all?
Hey, sweet and sassy. But thank you, Mark. Like I said, I wanted you to, because you didn't have the opportunity. Hey, Sharon Ross, you didn't have the opportunity to say anything. I'm glad. I'm not glad, but I'm happy and proud of the way you conducted yourself, though. You conducted yourself
Yeah,
very well. Lucinda, you gotta watch the replay, baby. We about to head out. We talking about shit more. Thank you for that new name. New name alert. Thank you for that name, Ali. We talk.
yeah,
I
but
mean, not Ali, but TMC. We talking about shit more and that shit show that was put on last night.
TP, I can TP, I literally can talk to anybody. I ain't gotta. It ain't gotta be no damn match every time. You know what I'm saying? I can talk to anybody. It's just
Right.
when you go there with me, I'm gonna go there with you. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
right.
it's really up to you how you come at me. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. So
You
you know
absolutely right.
that's all it is. It's up to you.
And if I don't want to give you that energy, I'm not. Like some people just aren't worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. But that pig, I can't stand. I'm like you. I don't hate her. um, I can't even name a person that I hate. Tim said both of them was a coochie, want a coochie so bad. You know, Tommy says he's bisexual, honey, but he sleeps with men. He sleeps with men. Sweet says he said Mark wasn't intoxicated last night, so he was on his best behavior. I think Mark would have been on his best behavior even if he was intoxicated because he's not like them. Again,
Yeah.
Tommy
Yeah.
admitted to
Yeah.
pissing on himself.
Yeah, I can control it. Like I said, I can drink and still control it. It depends on how you, like I said, whether I'm sober or drunk. It depends on how you come at me first. I
Hmm.
can control my liquor. I'm 32 years old. I'm not no. I ain't just hop off the porch. I can control my liquor, but some people just not there yet. You know.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Leave that ecstasy alone, boy. Leave that drink alone. Go talk to your psychiatrist. Get her back
Is
on
that
the
what
mic.
them kind of beers do? Them ice platinums or shit or whatever that's
What
what
was
them
he?
beers do to you?
What was he drinking? Bud Ice.
I think it was like a ice house or some shit.
I don't know. Evidently, that's what they do to him. Yes, Peaches. Brittany broke him down, baby. Broke him down. She said, "I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this
You
shit.
know
I
what?
don't
The
give a damn
moment
what
that
we broke
Brittany
the
won
microphone
is
out."
when he spoke on Brittany's daughter. At that moment, when he spoke on Brittany's daughter, that's when she won the conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
When you had a result to the kids, yeah, she just
Yeah.
got under your skin too much. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what he does. That's his MO. That's
Yeah.
his MO. That's why he could never go over there with Yolanda like he wants to do. Your man even said that. Like I said, you want to be over there with that lady, but it's too late. You said too much. You said too much about her, her children, I mean her daughter, and her grandchildren. So
Yep. Yep. The damage over there has been done though.
yeah.
So that's kind of like
And
a dying daughter.
stop paying attention to her chat. If you don't like her, like I don't like you, Tammy. I don't watch you, Tammy. I don't know how many people are in your chat. It could be 5, it could be 500. I don't know, nor do I care. Uh, Stop worrying about who's in that woman's chat because every time I fall down in her chat, it's always something that he said about me. Oh, you don't have your striker over there anymore. Ah, TP left you. Ah, she played in your face. And I'm sick of hearing you say that too. Something about people playing in your face. Little boy, please do something to take care of your mental health. Again, you admitted to being schizophrenic. I
TP,
win because I
what is
told the truth.
schizophrenic? I heard that term, but I don't know what it means.
It's when you hear voices.
Oh, that's what it is.
You hear voices and you start tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Diane Ross was in a movie years ago, and she played someone who had schizophrenia, and it's really scary when you're not on your medication
Hmm.
because I mean, whatever you think these voices are saying to you, if it tells you to do this, that, and the third of someone, you're gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
And
Stay far away from me.
yeah, like
I don't want
seriously,
you around me.
he's schizophrenic bipolar. And I
I'm
said it and he denied it, and then you admitted it when you were intoxicated last night on Shamar's live. So thank you. I appreciate you, boo. Mhm. Remember I used to call you boo? I appreciate you. GMC said, and Britt is right. Tammy is giving crackhead vibes. It was a little, but his smaller. Hey, Chef Mac, how you doing, boo?
what up, chef?
I don't think Tommy do crack. I know he does ecstasy, and he'll pop a Xanax if he can find one. But I really don't think he does crack unless he just started. But he wasn't doing crack when he and I, were cordial with one another. Hey, Jacqueline. Hi, TP Reaction Chat. Thanks to whoever gifted me with a membership. Thank you so much. Blessings. Blessings to you as well, Jacqueline.
What's up,
Uh,
Jacqueline?
and welcome, welcome, welcome. I know Prince gifted 2 memberships. Ali gifted a membership. And I have to go up and find her name. She gifted 5 memberships.
Well, I'm
Let me
thankful
go
I
up and
ain't I ain't popping none of that stuff. I just
yeah,
drink
don't.
like Miss Carver. Mine's come in the can. It's sealed up. Everything I do.
Right. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I take Xanax.
I just don't know nothing about that stuff. So that's I ain't whoever do it, that's you. But I just don't I don't know nothing about that stuff.
Miss D gifted 5 memberships. Do people even still smoke crack? Girl, yes. Girl, yes. People still smoke crack.
They out
And
here
I,
sweet and sassy.
sweet sassy girl, I was shocked because I'm like, crack? Really? We still talking about crack?
That was like
You
an
never,
'80s thing. One in TP, like in the '80s,
yeah.
'90s.
In the 80s and up until the 90s. I mean, I thought in the 2000s, hell, crack was gone. Jacqueline said, "How Mark stay from over there, please." He got it, Jacqueline. Yes, in the words of Whitney Houston and Chef Mac, crack is whack. But no, Mark, I'm prescribed Xanax because I have anxiety. When my father passed, I found him.
Oh,
And
okay. I'm sorry to
yeah,
hear that, TP.
thank you so much. Um, it's been hard. It was a year. See, I can't keep up with the months. I get my days and stuff wrong, y'all. That has a lot to do with my grieving. Wait a minute. Peaches said, TP, you took good care of him when you was over there with him. He needs you. Peaches, was you over there then? I tried to keep him in order. I did. I tried to keep him in line. That's the type of friend I am. You know what I'm saying? And I would call him whenever he got, finished with his live, and I would tell him, you know what I'm saying? You were wrong for saying this, that, and the third. You need to apologize. You know what I'm saying? I fought for him. I've got enemies because of him. If you like, he was like my little brother. I looked at him like a little brother. Real talk. Thank you. My sincerest condolences, TP. Thank you, Terry Cody. Sweet and Sassy said, I have extreme anxiety and I can't get Xanax prescribed to me for nothing. Why? Yeah, I take I ain't gonna lie, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I take anxiety and I'm also battling depression because of my dad. Uh my dad was our everything. He was our superhero. My dad had me spoiled. I was the only girl. Hey, Miss Two, how you doing?
What's up, Miss
Um,
Two?
I was extremely spoiled by my dad. Um, Probably because I was the only girl. Um, my dad had a procedure done when he came home from the hospital. Hey, Trey Trey, I was
What up, Trey
so
Trey?
happy to take care of him because he took care of me. And oh, Lord have mercy. He passed later that night. I went back there to see if it was time to give him his medicine. And I went back there to see, and I'm gonna correct you too, bitch, because I've never addressed you. I never addressed you when this came out your mouth, bitch. My father was prescribed, what is it? Oxycodone? What's the real term for Percocets? Does anybody know?
Yeah,
Well, he was
I
prescribed
don't know.
Percocets. Thank you, Terry Cody. Thank you, Chris. Um, he was prescribed Percocets, 5 milligrams.
Mm-hmm.
And a bitch, a bitch over there on that bastard's platform was given that information by Tommy. Because see, bitch, I'm in the medical field also. Ho. Okay. I'm a mandated reporter, bitch. I don't want to lose my license either. And you giving out misinformation, you can kiss my ass, you raggedy ass forgette. I was gonna say the word. But you raggedy forgette, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. When there was an autopsy performed on my father, bitch, we did not agree with the results, which were his heart just gave out. Still feel like, no, there's something else. They did something wrong. The procedure went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and eventually I might come to terms. I spoke to that corner a good 20 times. I wanted to know what he was given at the hospital, which was fentanyl and hydrocodone for pain. While you said, bitch, that my father was taking hydrocodone at home, he was not. He was taking Percocet 5 milligrams. You stupid motherfucker. You need to be taking something for your motherfucking mental, your psychosis. You are a sick motherfucker. You are walking around here dealing with bipolar and schizophrenia, you dumbass Negro. And you are doing nothing about it. You are a danger to society. That's what you are. You are a danger to society. You think everybody wants you, bitch. When I walked away from you, you didn't walk away from me, bitch. I walked away from your ass. You said I wanted you. You take dick up your ass. Excuse me, y'all. I don't want a man like that, bitch. My husband's never been touched like that. You have more than once, bitch. Once when you what? A kid or a teenager, and now as a grown ass man walking around like your motherfucking wrists are broke, bitch. You gonna tell this bitch that my father, I gave him too much hydrocodone? Fuck you, bitch. He wasn't taking hydrocodone at home. He was taking Percocet. And guess what? You dumb bitch. If you knew anything, you claim to be a nurse. If you knew anything, bitch, when the coroner shows up, guess what? They take all medication. Whoa. That's like when hospice comes in to our facility to take care of a patient, motherfucker, and that patient dies, all of their medication is counted. And there better not be one pill
Mm-hmm.
missing. So all of his medication was taken. Blood pressure, the medication that he got sent home with from the hospital that was picked up on his way from the hospital. This dumb motherfucker said the ambulance brought my father home. Bitch, when I have a car, bitch, my father didn't need no an ambulance. They don't bring you home, bitch. They'll pick you up to
Yeah,
take you
ain't
to
that
a
they?
hospital,
Yeah,
but they not bringing you back. The fuck? Fuck you, Tommy. Fuck you, bitch. I want you to keep that same motherfucking energy that you had for me when I show up at that rat infested motherfucking dwelling that you're living in, bitch. Why don't you answer mine and Yolanda's question? Because I want to know too. Did your father catch Castro in his house? Because he told you, keep that gay shit away from me. Is that why you moved, bitch? Huh? Is that why you had to move to Little Rock? You raggedy punk. I'm going to get you, boy. I'm not playing. Send this to the police, motherfucker. I'm going to get you, me and my son, bitch. Me and my son. At least one of them want to come right now. Uh-huh. I have two more that's undecided. Two more that's undecided. Ali, thank you, baby. Thank you. TMC said, oh, Pissy Tammy was trying to do too much. It'd be the subs running and telling Tammy and shit more things, the messy ones at that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jacqueline says, sweet and sassy, they want to give them to me because I take perks. Oh, they won't. Yeah, they won't do that. They won't. There's a new law. If you take any kind of benzo, you can't take any type of pain medication, any type of narcotic, like Percocets, hydrocodone, uh, you know what they all are. Adonna said, TP, you don't owe this app no explanation. I know, but I never addressed that. When that bitch sat over there and said that, I said, this bitch said she was a nurse. And she's listening to this punk. Bitch, do you not understand the story don't make no sense? Do you not know that I'd be in jail? Do you not understand that, bitch? I'd be in jail. I'd be locked behind bars, bitch. Fuck you, Tommy. Motherfucking Caldwell. Bitch. My condolences, TP. I was an only girl. My father had 3 sons. My father passed this. Oh, I'm so sorry. This August 1st will be 50 years, and it's still saying, oh, I see when people say that, and
Wow.
oh, mm. Sharon Ross said, you're right. Sweet and sassy. Is that the same thing as muscle spasms? Hold on. What does Sweet and Sassy say? Thank you, Terry Cody, for those pink cards. I appreciate it, boo. What Sweet and Sassy say? Let me see. Oh, you talking about the Xanax? No, Xanax is for anxiety, baby. Hey, Sunny Day, because they're both drugs. But I'm gonna tell you, because I already told you I get tabs. You know what I'm saying? He got on here and told the people that I sell my tabs, bitch. Okay, and do what? What?
That's
I'm
your
not gonna
business
be out
though.
here. Yeah, but I'm not gonna be like this motherfucker strong the fuck out. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Bitch, you popping motherfucking ecstasy. Are you crazy? I don't want to be like you. Shit. But they Jacqueline, they told me the same thing. And I made it very clear to my doctor, okay, well, y'all can take away the pain medication because I'm not getting off my Xanax. I never know when I'm gonna have an anxiety or a panic attack. I could buy something over the counter for my pain. And they
Yeah.
made an exception. And they sent something to my doctor. He had to sign off on it saying that he knew that I was being prescribed hydrocodone 10s and that I was taking the benzos if there was any other medication that I could be prescribed for my anxiety. And he said, no, she's on the correct medication. So I get both. the hydrocodone 10s and the Xanax. Yep. That's transparency for you. See, bitch, you can't tell my story. You can't. I'm not ashamed of shit. I'm not. I don't want to be running around here like high than a motherfucker. I don't want to. You do though. You do. Oh gosh, I wish I could get me some tabs. Remember you said that, bitch. I'm on the next pill, TP. Told you, leave that shit alone. Leave that shit alone, boy. I had a friend who died from taking an X pill or what he thought was an X pill. That's a man-made drug right there, you dumbass fool. Keep taking them. That pill he took had antifreeze in it. Shut down all his organs.
Antifreeze. Oh shit.
Antifreeze. Antifreeze.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
But you know what?
And
I heard a story like that before, TP, about
mhm,
antifreeze being somebody. I heard something like that before.
uh-huh.
That's crazy.
It's true because ecstasy and what's that other one? It's like a big pill. Molly's.
Molly. Okay.
They're man-made. They're manufactured in somebody's kitchen. So you don't know what they're putting in them. These people stay up all night. I had a neighbor that was on X. And I leave to go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. She got her door wide open, music blasting. She's standing in the doorway dancing. I'm like, damn,
Mm.
what they got in that shit?
Yeah.
Cocaine?
That what that stuff make you do. That stuff make you do stuff like that.
Man, it's crazy. I don't want it. I don't want it. But for the people who do, come see TP. Come see me. Because at least you don't have to worry about fentanyl being in it.
Yeah.
Because I know people who passed from fentanyl overdoses thinking they was getting a tab or a Percocet.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 100% fentanyl.
Took them right on out.
Sure did. One lady I knew died on the toilet. On the toilet. And the only reason they knew it was from pills is because they was on the floor. And that was her
Wow.
second time, I think. Second or third time ODing off of fentanyl. And the first time she told who she got the thing from, the pill. I said, bitch, why are you doing that? You the one buying them. Stop buying them. Go get some help. Go get you some help. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? They're getting them from other people. They don't know. But you still buying them off the street. Now you gone. You in the cemetery. Keep on popping them eggs, Tommy. I told you. TP told you, baby. TP told you. I told you several stories where people thought that they was getting an ecstasy pill and they was getting fentanyl. They was getting antifreeze. Well, I only know one people that passed with, you know, shut his
Mm.
organs completely down. He was young too. What was he like? I was,
Yeah. That's sad, man.
yeah. I saw him at my uncle's funeral when we went to the cemetery. And next thing I know, he's laid up in the hospital fighting for his life. Fighting for his life. And he couldn't win against that. Jacqueline said, thanks for the information, TP. I will talk to my doctor because I only take my pain medicine if needed. Okay, do that, Jacqueline. Do that. That's how I am. But I keep Tylenol on deck. I definitely keep Tylenol on that because I've seen too many people who started out taking them for their pain that have become addicted.
Hmm.
I don't want to be like that. I don't. I don't want to be like that. So I keep Tylenol. I got a big bottle. Let me see. I got a big bottle of Tylenol, and I always keep it on deck. But yeah, you do that, Jacqueline. Yep, 500 Tylenol in this bottle. You do that, Jacqueline. You let them know. Um, oh shoot. See, I was already on it. I was already on it. So see, you're not on it. So I don't know. It might be different, but you can still talk to your doctor about it because anxiety. You can pass from that because your heart is racing.
Yep.
So y'all got a little education tonight. Mm-hmm.
So we can mix the
Mark,
education in with the bullshit.
yeah, nothing wrong with it, is it, baby?
Nope.
Mark, you a handsome young man. They some haters. They some haters. I think Doodoo wants you.
I
I
know
think
what I
every
am, TP. I don't care what them people. I don't care what them folks say.
no, I'm saying I haven't heard anybody call you ugly. I haven't.
You
But I'm
know what,
saying
TP? They never say that. They never say that though.
right. I've
So
never heard it.
you know they
But I
probably say
think
it
Doodoo
now
wants
though.
you. Hey, I think Doodoo wants you. Ever since you cammed up, her falling in your chat, trying to click your link, and baby, she was mad than a mofo. Mad as hell that me and Lady T and I forgot who else was up. OMG, I think. Was like,
Yeah.
no. No, Lady T said we can't never come over there and get on y'all's page. So don't
Yep.
no.
Yep.
Mm-mm. Keep it cute and keep on walking with your big back, dirty back, having ass. But
Yeah.
Mark, is there
Yeah.
anything else you'd like to say before we head up out of here, baby?
No, that's about it. It was actually just actually perfect timing because Lady T got one scheduled too. So,
Oh, what time?
but I'm good, TP. I like I said, I appreciate you for I appreciate you for letting me come up on your panel and and talk about it and all that. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
just because sometimes things get lost in translation when you text. I don't like. That's why when it's important conversations, I don't like to text.
Yeah,
And I'll tell the person too. Call if you can't call me, don't text it to me because things can get misconstrued. You know what I'm
yeah. You
saying?
you can take it different ways too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's why I was like, I need Mark to at least speak about, this situation. I need him to verbalize it because, typing is one thing, but when you say it out your mouth,
Yeah, it hit
you know what I'm
different. Yeah,
saying? Yeah, the context changes. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. I agree.
So that's why I wanted to do it, and I was hoping more people would come up, and give their opinion because I'm sure a lot of people from this side did watch the shit show
Yeah,
last night.
it was some people in there. Of course they all weren't in the chat, but they was in the bushes though.
Right, right. Because I only watched because you were over there. I
Yeah.
watched his last couple hours because you were there. I usually don't watch him. Ever since they did a little sneaky link thing,
Hmm.
um, TP, I'm about to turn 71 no, you're not. Baby, you look good. I'm about
Yeah.
to turn 71 in June. Yes, I was on them. I don't know if you knew that my son was. What? No, I didn't know that. I'm so sorry.
And you
But
know what, Miss Jacqueline,
he's doing good.
I'm
Thank
sorry to hear
God.
that. I'm sorry to hear that, and I am glad you're doing well too. But TP, you see stuff like that right there, you know, you know. And then we talk about people like Bama. I be feeling bad. I feel bad to say stuff like that to her because it's people that we support and things like that may happen to them as well. So I never want people to feel no type of way, when I'm saying
Mhm.
when I say things, because I'm really not talking. I really don't like to say it, but them people be, what I'm saying, they be doing too much, and I just be
Yeah,
trying to get
but they
back
do
at them.
that.
I just be trying to get back at them, but I don't really, I don't like to say things like that in my real life. But this YouTube stuff, they'll take you there sometimes. But I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Jacqueline Jones, and I'm glad your son is doing better, doing well.
Yes, me too. Thank God. What you just said, that's how I feel too. I really, the things that I say out of my mouth,
Hmm.
I have to ask God to forgive me.
Yeah.
When I get off, I feel so bad. When I talk about that boy, in Cali, when I
Hmm.
talk about that other girl's son, wherever she live at, I don't know. She got so many states attached to her name, and I really don't care what projects she lives at in what state. But when I talk about her situation, I feel the same way you do. I feel bad. And I have to ask God to forgive me. And then, like you said, because I say the same thing when she's over there in her chat is listening to her bash these kids, somebody has to relate
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
a child being S8 and you know what I'm saying? Somebody has to have gone
But you,
through that.
but you see, TP, you see how I just spoke up. They will never speak up and say stuff like that though. Even though,
No.
just like she talk about people living in trailers, it's people in that chat that live in trailers. I'm sure it is,
Mhm.
but they don't speak
Right.
up and say nothing.
Right.
And that's the part that's like it's like mind-boggling because like y'all these situations you talk like even when she talked about the military, I guarantee you that chat got husbands that then been in the military that they just spent so many nights away from their husband, their family, their sons, and then
Yes.
for her to speak like that and not say nothing, it's just crazy to me. Like it just makes no sense.
Right. Right. And I'm glad you brought that up about that situation because now whoever watches this they'll understand. You know, we're not trying to offend, we're just trying to hurt the person that we're talking to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, you feel bad about it.
Hmm.
You know? Hey Tremaine, how you doing, love?
What up, man?
Um,
I just know life happens for everybody. And the same thing that can happen to them people over there can happen to people over here, or has happened to people over here in the past. So it's
absolutely.
it's like it's really like anything you say out your mouth, somebody that listens to you can relate to it when you're talking to other people. Because it's just life. You know what I'm saying? It's just life, and it's okay. But
Hmm.
I never want somebody just like what Gamma's World. I love Gamma's World. But when I was talking
I do
about
too. I
when
do
I was
too.
talking about um
Thank you, Peaches.
when I was talking about Ashtray over there, I was telling her how she probably won't giving them people number $5. And I don't think Gamma took offense to it, but she changed what she was doing, and I didn't. And she changed what she was giving people, and stuff like that make me feel bad because I really, what I'm saying, I didn't want to make her think I was talking about her, but at the same time she was like, well, Mark, $5 is $5, whether it's me giving it away. But I was like, okay, yeah, you're right, but I didn't want her to, and I'm not saying she feeling type of way because she don't, but I just didn't like that, because like I said, anytime we say something, people can relate to it. It might
Right.
be someone's story that supports you. So it's really like, I don't know how to explain it, but
Yeah, I mean, it's no offense. Excuse me, no offense to anybody that's listening. Like, no offense to the audience, and it may not, you know, you may not accept that is no offense to you, even though it may apply. Victoria, how you doing? Um,
what's up, Victoria?
Hold on. Hey Renee, how you doing?
What up? What
Shanna,
up?
living for me and mine. I take hydrocodone on 10s. Also, I broke my kneecap in a car wreck, but I take as needed. Also, yes, please do. Please do not overtake your medicine. Let me read what Jacqueline said. All is well. We had prayer warriors all over the world. Treese wanted to fly me to Grady Hospital, where they sent him, but I didn't let her because I was only 2 hours away. Plus, I couldn't see him anyway. Oh wow,
Wow.
that is so nice of her.
Teresa's a very nice person, though.
She
She really
really
is.
is. She really, really is. That pig can only dream of having the heart that she does, you know?
Yeah.
And it's sad that a lot of people attack that woman, people that she was close to, and you know, it's really sad. But like you said, it's hard to say, you know, I don't mean to offend anyone in the audience. I'm trying to hurt this person, you know, I'm just trying to clap back at this person
Yeah.
because you don't know how that's received. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. When I said earlier, I want real people. You know, like if I'm saying something that is relatable to you, check me if it bothers you.
Hmm.
Check because I don't want to offend my supporters. I don't. I really don't. And I think that's why a lot of people stay in the bushes because, you know, some things that come out of my mouth may be offensive to them. And, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, and I get it. I do get it. But like I said,
yeah,
I just I don't be talking about you. It might can resonate with you, but I'm just talking to this particular person. You know what I mean? But
right.
at the same time, they can't. At the same time, well, that happened to me too. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
it's kind of hard.
Yeah, it's a catch 22. It
Yeah.
really
So.
is. It's a catch 22 because that's the deepest dig that I can give you. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? That's the
Yeah.
deepest one I can give you. At the same time, I don't want to offend anyone. Treese called his wife name out, and I never talked to her about his wife. Treese is gifted. What? Wow. God don't play about some people.
Mm. Yep.
He don't play about his people now. Isn't that something?
Yeah. It is.
Like we said earlier, Piggy, what you going through, baby, is your gift from God. It's your gift from God. And you just keep going down. And you just haven't humbled yourself. You haven't done what God has commanded you to do, which is to
Hmm.
stop.
Yep. Say it, TP.
Change your ways, lady. Stop being so evil and demonic. Stop attacking people.
Especially children.
Yes, absolutely. When Jesus walked this earth, he loved the kids and said, let them come to me because they're innocent. They're innocent. The world is what damages them. What they see in this when they get out in this world.
Hmm.
They don't
But
have a bad bone in their body as
but
children.
you see, TP, she only think God sees what the people on this side doing. She
Yeah,
don't. She think God's only look at the things we do, and He glorifies everything she do, which is a very foolish thing to even think. God see everything we all do,
he sure does.
and we all of it. We all are His children. I don't know why they feel like they superior or something. I don't know why they got that thought in their head.
Hmm.
Well, that's just not
Yeah,
true.
I don't get it either, Mark. I really don't. Thank you for those pink hearts, Jacqueline. I don't get it either. She definitely has to change her wicked ways. Hold on. Her wicked ways. God don't bless no mess. No, Terry Cody. Sure doesn't. TMC said, yep, Doodoo is in love with Mark too. I believe it, baby. After
That what you
Mark
think,
turned on that
TMC?
camera and she seen them dreads, honey, and she seen that face, ooh wee. She was in love, baby. She was kissing on her
TP,
pillow that night. How about Mark?
TP.
Mark's huh?
Regardless of what they say, TP, I had women that look better than pig feet and doodoo.
I
So
believe that.
them calling me ugly is just like it's just kind of something that just roll off, just roll off. So it just don't, what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna say on YouTube anyway. Doodoo pig feet called Miss Carver's daughter ugly, and Miss Carver got a beautiful daughter. Like
Yes, she does.
she's beautiful. I don't care what pig feet. That lady's beautiful. So anytime you say something like that, it just hater shit. They just gonna hate on you.
Yeah,
You know.
Rita's kids. Our boys are handsome and her daughter is beautiful. And you want to say something about girl, your kids, I promise you. Doodoo, tell us one thing that's cute about Doodoo, and I'll stop talking about you. That
We
lady and
gonna
her
wait.
kids and supporters are delusional as hell. Absolutely, Miss Two. Do
Yeah,
y'all
that's
remember how
facts.
they all fell in love with Coco? Yeah, that's why she can't stand trees, but she'll never admit it. She'll never admit it. She was mad as hell when Tree showed up with Coco on the scene. That's why you don't like her. You could never, even though he ain't all it to be, but you could never pull nothing like that. Look at Mac Myron's ugly ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta look at the people you've been with in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Come
Right,
on now.
right. Everything I pull has been fine, fine, honey. Fine, fine. And if I show you my kids, I know you're going to talk about them like a dog. I know you're going to talk about them like a dog, even though nothing that you birthed could touch them. Not nothing. Okay? Mine are beautiful, baby. My daughters are beautiful, and my sons are handsome as hell. Yeah, when Doodle and Pig Feet call anybody anything but their name, you just have to consider the source and go on about your day right, Miss Two.
Miss Two,
Right,
that's what I was trying to say, Miss Two. I appreciate you for coming through. I was trying to say that. Consider the source.
right. Consider the damn source, because ain't nothing cute about nothing over there. Now, Marjanae, I think she's pretty. I do.
I do too. I do too.
She's pretty. That's a pretty girl. Not nothing cute about none of them except Marjanae. She the only one. The only one. That's why you can't stand her. Let's be real. That's why you can't stand her, because she look better than you. Mm-hmm. You mad that your own child looks better than you. You jealous of your own daughter. That's why everything you do. Hey Snipes, how you doing?
What up,
That's
Snipes?
why everything you do, when you try to give her advice, it's to sabotage her.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. You don't want her to excel. Even though you get out here and brag about her being a lawyer, that makes you look good, not her. You do it to make yourself look good. But
Yep.
you had nothing to do with that. You can't even pronounce your words properly. Hey Catrice, how you doing, sugar?
What up, Catrice?
You can't
My
even
question
pronounce
is,
your
TP.
words.
I always wondered because she always says she raised a lawyer. I just want to know what she raised the other two to be. If she
Right,
raised her to be a lawyer, what she raised the other two to be?
right, because she says they're successful. But
That's what I want to know.
how? What are they doing with their life? I don't understand. Everybody, please hit the like button. Please. I ain't even saying about the likes. But that's what I want to know more. What are the other two kids doing? What did you raise with them? Because you always come out here and talk about all of your kids being successful. What, Duquesne is successful at extorting cocaine, Dude was successful for getting on YouTube and cussing people out.
And wiping ass and cooking food and mopping and
Right. I don't even think she cleaned up over there. And that shit, when I seen that shit she cooked, love this TP. You are the real safe haven. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
yeah,
Appreciate that,
peaches.
Peaches. When I seen that damn gumbo she cooked, that shit wasn't clean. Did you see all that dirt from the meat around the pot?
And you know what, TP? I never went and watched that live. I never did.
Mm-mm.
But
I didn't
I
watch it
believe
live.
everybody. I believe everybody that talked that spoke on it. I believe them.
Yeah,
But
I didn't watch the live.
Piffy couldn't cook macaroni and cheese,
Ugh,
and that ain't
she
nothing but
buys
goddamn noodles and cheese.
she buys the macaroni that has the powder. I didn't think anybody used that. It had
Yeah,
melanin in them.
look, TP. I ain't seen that in years. Like,
Me
I ain't know
either.
people still do that.
Me either.
Man, I still got the picture on my phone too. That macaroni and cheese. I ain't that like the darn cheese. That like the macaroni and cheese to be in the little cuisine meals and shit. That's what
Yes.
that's what it looked like. I was like, man, I ain't seen that shit in a minute.
Hey, Candy Jones. Hi, TP and chat. I hit the like button. Thank you, boo. I've been in the bushes, but I decided to come out. Yes. Yes, it did, Renee. It looked like dirty laundry water. It
No, but
looked
that it looks
disgusting.
TP. It don't be topping no breakfast food, man. That shit really look like dog
Oh,
food.
oh my
That shit
gosh.
really look like dog food.
Hey, Pearlie, how you doing, sugar? Jacqueline said it looked nasty. Yes, it did. Catrice said it looked like dog food too.
It do though, like it do be looking like some slop or something.
Hey, listen, there's a short. I think that's what I saw was the short. I didn't watch. Uh, no, I seen it over there where we be at. That's where I seen it. Hey, Latice, how you doing? I saw it where we be at.
What's up? What's
That's
up,
where I
y'all?
saw it. Mark, you're gonna have to come over there.
Where?
Clock the T. Holla at Chrissy.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. See, I'd be kind of skeptical about joining people groups because it'd be so many flip floppers and stuff like that. So I'd be kind of
Yeah.
skeptical about stuff like that, you know. And I mean,
Well, I can.
it ain't nothing towards nobody, but we done seen so many people flip, you know.
Yeah,
So I'd be like,
but
I'm just gonna stay over here.
I can truly say that everyone in there thus far, and Chrissy does not open the door to everybody
Hmm.
like they do over there in the Satan Squad, the Satan
Yeah,
Circle.
that squad infiltrated like a motherfucker.
Yes,
That motherfucker infiltrated like a
yes,
motherfucker.
yes. Because see, it's all about numbers to her. Go ahead, Jacqueline. It's all about numbers for her. But girl, you can't
Yeah,
let everybody in the door, honey. That's like
yeah.
you can't let everybody in your house.
Yep,
Child,
yep.
your grandmammy ain't never taught you that. Jacqueline, go ahead and ask your question, sugar. Your grandmammy never taught you that, honey. We couldn't have everybody in our house when I was growing up. My mama didn't play that. She knew who my closest friends were, and they was the only ones who could come in the house. Okay,
Yeah, we
anybody
could.
that she ain't seen more than twice, you better not have them up in my house. My mama
We
didn't play
could.
that.
We couldn't stay at anybody's house either.
Oh no, no, I didn't play that. Well, my kids, no. See, I never wanted to when I was younger. It wasn't until I was a teenager that I wanted to stay the night with my friends. But I was
Hmm.
allowed to do that because we was all like family.
Yeah,
We all
yeah,
lived on the same street. Uh, but as far as my mom allowing people to stay at our house, no, she didn't do that.
yeah,
But my kids, no, we don't do sleepovers. Nobody staying the night here, and y'all are not staying. I was very protective because I was violated by my uncle. So I don't trust anyone.
yeah. That's a valid reason.
Yeah, I don't trust anyone. So we didn't do sleepovers. Y'all not staying the night at nobody's house. No one. Mm-mm. Doodoo, I wish you play my video so I could strike you, bitch. I wish you play it. I heard your mammy told you not to, but I want you to play it so I can strike you, bitch. You gonna learn that Forgette, just like he set up Tammy over there to get that strike that I gave him, he's setting you up to get struck. He don't fuck with y'all for real. That motherfucker's a demon. Uh, Jacqueline says, do you think Nono was in jail and Pig paid that fine today and got her out? And you know what? I don't know anything about that. I
I
was
don't know.
in Rita's chat and it was going in and out. So I don't know. I haven't been over there where we been yet. So I really don't know, Jacqueline, but I'm gonna find out.
Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna come to the light. You ain't gotta worry about that.
Yes, absolutely.
See, Piggy, if you don't want to pick a pig feet, look, I'm gonna give you some advice. Go ahead and get in front of it. Go ahead, get in front of it. Let us know what's going on.
Right. Because one of us go tell it, bitch. I have three sons and I didn't play that either, TP. I know that's right, Jacqueline. No, y'all not staying in nobody's house. I don't trust nobody. Nobody. And my kids, they don't play, the ones who have children, with the exception of the one who my son has a child by. Uh they don't play that either. Nobody
TP,
is staying the night. Go ahead, baby.
How many grandkids you got now?
I have six.
Okay, okay, okay,
Two girls and three boys.
okay, okay. That's what's up.
Yep. I
What's that age range? Like, is it 2 to 18 or 2 to 16 or
Ooh,
what's the
do I
youngest
look
and the
that
oldest?
old? Do I look that old?
I mean, no, I was just giving examples, like
Mark, you gave me a
youngest and
heart
oldest.
attack right there.
No, I
Hold
was
on, I'm
just
about
giving
to tell you.
examples.
Thank you for the super sticker, Renee. I appreciate it, boo. Uh TMC said, yep, like shit Mark tried to say Mark was throwing shade at Glam. And he wasn't. It was a joke. And he was trying to start ish and he failed. I know epically.
Yeah,
Epically, as he
yeah.
should have.
That really that won't true at all.
It's
I don't have no reason. Why would I? You know what I'm saying? Why would I do that to that lady? She ain't did nothing to me. Why would I?
right. I
Why would I
love
just?
Glam.
Why would I start with her? She ain't did nothing to me.
Right. She says she talks too much anyway, so she gonna tell it. Yeah, she
Oh
definitely
yeah.
gonna tell it.
Oh yeah.
Dummy. Hey, love not hate. My daughter 17. She has yet to spend the night over anyone's home. I'm good. I know that's right. Mm-mm. Can't trust
Especially in
everybody.
today's time. Especially today. I don't fault you. I
No.
don't fault you.
Mark, my oldest grandson, he turned 12 April the 1st. And then in 2019,
Oh,
we
happy
had
belated
three.
birthday to him.
Thank you.
My nephew
We
turned
don't
12
celebrate.
on the third. I mean,
Huh?
14 on the. I said my nephew turned 14 on the 3rd of April.
Okay. Well, happy born day to him.
So a lot of Aries going
Belated.
on.
Yeah. In 2019, we were blessed back to back with three. Uh, May the 23rd, Royalty is her name. July the 3rd, we call him Fatty. He's not Fatty anymore, but we still call him Fatty. He's named after my son. And then my baby Kaka was August the 11th. And then
Okay.
and Key, when my little baby, he just celebrated his birthday in March 29th. On March 29th, he just turned 3.
Oh man, that was my sister's birthday too. She turned
The
34,
29th?
35. Yeah, the 29th. Yep.
Wow.
Of
Isn't that
March, right?
something? Yep, March
Yeah.
29th.
Yeah, she turned 35. Yep.
Miss- Okay, happy
30,
belated
34. I'm
born day
sorry,
to
34.
her.
34. I'm sorry.
Okay. Now, how old are you, Mark?
I'm
You the
32.
baby, right?
Now
See?
my sister is 30. She'll be 31 in October.
Okay, October what?
But I'm the only boy though. Yeah,
When's her birthday in October?
the third.
Okay, my husband's October 28th.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. Miss Two said they're acting like it's sensitive info, like the codes to the nukes or something over in there. Ain't nothing going on, but talking about people's family, no resources, no engagement, no recipes, girl, no nothing. But can
Yep.
you do this for me, dum dum? Can you do this for me, retarded? Okay, Trey Trey. Trey Trey said, I'm going to catch the replay because I'm lost. Baby, we just up here chopping it up.
Yeah.
One of my grandsons just turned 4 on the 2nd. Oh, happy born day to him. Belated born day, rather.
Yeah. Happy birthday
Oh.
to your grandson.
TP Rex, my baby's birthday, August 29th. Scorpio. Yep, my husband, August 28th.
Oh, that's
He's a
Scorpio.
good
Okay,
Scorpio.
I think my sister she's a
Yep.
Libra. I think she a Libra. I think.
Oh, yeah. She's a Libra. Let's see. See, I don't keep up with the months because of, my dad. Uh,
I
let's see,
don't
keep
either.
up.
I just know my siblings for real.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, sometimes I have to stop and think what month we're in, because my life changed the day
Hmm.
he left. I don't like the first 2 months of the year. One is his born day, and then the other one is, you know. So it's really hard. You know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes when I come on and be like, Happy Monday, and then y'all be like, It's Tuesday, girl. I don't keep up because, of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
I can only imagine TP. 'Cause my parents are my everything, and I just
yeah,
really can't see life without them. You know, you
I
know,
never thought I'd be in these shoes, Mark. I never thought I'd have to wear the shoes
yeah,
to where I say my father. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, child. Ooh. TP, I thought you said your husband's birthday was August 28th. It is. See, listen to me. October 28th. Yes, it's October 28th. I'm sorry. I don't know what I said. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was a year in February when I lost my dad. So I don't keep up. I can't keep up. You know what I'm saying? Because I try to forget. I try to forget. And his birthday's in January. So my mind's really just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Mm. But yeah, it's October 28th. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think your sister is a Libra. Cause I'm September the 14th and we stop. When is Virgo season over?
that's a Sagittarius, right? Oh no,
No, I'm
Virgo.
Virgo.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Virgo. My mom is the first September.
Okay. I don't know when Virgo season ends.
We got to. Hey, look,
Could
TP. We
y'all
got to
let
ask No No. We got to ask No No that question.
me right. She keep up with all of that mess.
You know, she can
Ooh, why did
diagnose
I
her
say
whole
my
life.
birthday on here? She might cast a spell on me. That's who done did it. That's why them people over there act the way that they do. That damn no done put a spell on them people. Child, Mark, ooh wee. Yep, she done put a spell on them.
Yeah, that's right
Could
up
y'all
her alley.
imagine if we had a big old meet and greet picnic with all the content creators on this side and all the subs? That would be nice. I know Rita does meet and greets all the time. I want to go to one.
That would be nice.
Yes, it would. My birthday's June 28th, if the Lord say Cancer. Okay. Miss Jacqueline, I'm the only girl also, and I have three brothers. I have two brothers, Candy. Only girl with two brothers. Yep. Lisa Williams. Hey, she said Libra season starts September the 23rd. Okay. Virgo. No, 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 no. Virgo's not over August 23rd. I'm a Virgo, honey, September 14th. No, no, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, girl. Katie, that's wonderful. My three brothers got. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jacqueline. I'm sorry.
Oh
No,
wow.
no, it's real for that bounce check, baby.
Sorry to
Let
hear
me
that,
find
Jacqueline.
out. 74. Where
Come
you
on
at,
with it.
girl?
Come on with it, 74.
Yes, to the T, baby. Let us know. Is no locked up?
Cause
They won't
they
let
really don't be
her out?
playing. They don't play about them bounce checks. They don't play about that.
Hell no. That's why I can't believe she got away with it for so long.
But so yeah, me too.
It's been since what, last year?
Yeah. No, they don't play about them checks.
Hi, Chris. I believe Pig paid her today and got her out, in my opinion.
You know, Pig ain't gonna
Sure.
never be transparent, So, she gonna try to make something up, but we gonna catch her in the lie. We always do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's most definitely going to come out. Because she can't even lie right, y'all. It's crazy. Can't lie right at all. Every lie that she tells, the truth eventually comes out. And it usually comes from her mouth. Like real talk.
Yep.
But y'all, me and Mr. Mark, we've been on here for 2 hours and 27 minutes. And
Yes,
we
long
appreciate,
time.
yes, but I've had fun.
Yeah, it was good
I've had
conversation
fun.
though. Good conversation.
Yes, absolutely. Really has been. We talked to people some things. I've told y'all some personal things about myself. Um, I want to be transparent. I forget sometimes that your transparency can be used against you on this
Yeah.
app.
In this
But I
sector,
feel
yep.
like, yeah, but I feel like I don't want anyone to tell my truth but me. I don't want anyone telling my story but me. You know, that's why I
But
came out here.
TP, like, I just said things too that people just don't know, and I didn't have to come out and say it. But, you know, you can't I feel like you can't use my story when I didn't already told it myself. I feel like
Exactly.
you can't take a dig at me. I came out here and told y'all that ain't something y'all found on me. You know?
Hmm.
So I feel like you gotta be careful with what you say. But if you feel like you don't care, you know. What I'm saying? But I mean, you gotta be selective of what you tell. That's all. Just
Yeah.
whatever I tell stuff I don't care for people to repeat. You know,
Yeah, that's me
that's
too.
that's all.
That's like when Tammy spilled my tea or called himself, telling things that I had told him. I really didn't care, you know.
Hmm.
The only thing that bothered me is what he said about my dad.
Yeah, I feel that though. I feel that.
Yeah, because remember when Brittany came on your platform, and that was the first thing I asked her.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I
Because
remember that.
and the reason why is because when Yolanda did that live with Miss Michelle, Brittany came in the chat, and I was just giving my opinion, and she said something to the effect that something about you need to, or you want to lie with your dad, or something to that effect. And when I tell you, I went off on that ass, like I went the fuck off on
I
her.
feel you though, as you should. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if I could have come through my device, baby. Yolanda probably would have gotten thousands of views on that video if not millions, because baby, I was gonna do damage.
Yeah.
Damage. Hate I missed all of that, so I could have engaged with you all on it, but I'll gladly catch the replay. Thank you, Miss Two. I appreciate that, sugar. But y'all, we've been on here for 2 hours and 31 minutes, and it has been a pleasure, Mark. I appreciate you so much. You said Lady T has a live schedule. Do you know what time it is?
No, she actually on live now.
Oh, well, I hope she does. I miss her doing panels.
I do too. I do too.
Yeah, I hope she does a panel. Well, y'all, we're gonna go and show some love to our girl, Lady T. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for pulling up on me. Mark, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you for having me.
I have enjoyed you. It has been a true, true, true pleasure having you up here with me. And we're gonna have to do this again. And I hope more of you all, tap the link. Let's, vibe and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's Friday night. You know
Everybody
what I'm
welcome to
saying?
come up.
Yes, absolutely. You don't have
You
to
know,
type in the chat,
you can
whatever you
turn your
want to
screen
say.
off like you can turn your screen off like me and TP.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Ask whatever you want. I'm an open book. Um, but I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate the super stickers and the super chats, the memberships that were given out. Welcome to everybody. Yes, everyone have a great weekend and a blessed rest of your night. TP and Mark are what, Mark?
We out.
All righty. Bye, y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Let's go support Lady T.